on that same link. But if you can put it in like you did the last time, we good. Now I'm on my laptop.
Okay, cool. I'm a
We done already started it up. We already live, so we just jumping back on that motherfucker.
okay.
Yeah, man. Damn, well, we was cooking, bro. But the basis of the whole thing was we still got that APB out on Monty Brown. We
Yeah,
still looking for Monty Brown out here in these
Money
streets.
Brown. And guess what? I screenshotted the pic that I put it in the chat, and I said, "Money Brown, come get this work." And we got the phone call documented too, where I called John.
Yeah, because they'll act like they didn't see it, and wasn't nobody
Yeah.
looking for them. Yeah, we looking
Abs-
for you.
absolutely. We looking, we checking. This okay. This is Mark right here. He asked if I get the link. I'm finna send him the link.
All right, bet.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in the description too, so just in case
Yeah, drop
somebody
that
want to
shit.
hop
If
on.
somebody want to pop up and fuck with us for a minute,
Yeah. The description and the link, man. Y'all come in, wipe your feet, hit the like button, and come on in the house, baby. You understand?
do everything we do for y'all show.
That there you
You
go,
know,
baby.
it's the same. Mikasa Pukasa.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I just sent Mark the that link, so he cool. He
But
cool.
basically, for the people that jumped on that wasn't here, it's just like we were just laughing at the differences of how these dudes act out here. They big up
Yeah.
one guy for fighting a nobody, as they say, and don't do the same for the other guy, bro. You know,
Yeah. And then the difference of opinions, man. It's like it's no being a journalist and reporting. You have to be biased or non-biased about it. And I think that you'll get more fans, bro, if you non-biased. About the thing. If you just cut everything down the middle and you say, listen, I'm just a fan of the sport. It makes me unhappy to see both of these fighters not agreeing to whatever it is
right,
agreeing to.
right.
Because what's up, Mark?
What up?
Because when you start blaming other people, you can't say on the other hand, well, Earl got the heavy head because he wearing the crown and he called the shots. But then as soon as negotiations fail, you want to blame TC. If your head heavy and you carrying that weight, if negotiations fail, you got to take that weight too. If I'm messing with Mark and Mark is the leader of a company and the company fails, they're not gonna say, oh, the employees fail. They're gonna say, Mark, you the head of this company, you fail because
Right.
you the face of that company. So we can't just give EJ all this credit, bro. And we're not discrediting EJ in no kind of way. We just
Never
calling it
do.
down the middle. But you can't give EJ all this props, all this credit, all these crowns, and then when the negotiation fail, move EJ out the way when it's bad and say, oh, it's all TC fault. But then when
Yeah.
it's all good, oh yeah, Earl did that. Earl walk on
EJ made
water.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but bro, it's the same thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll sit back and watch these dudes dissect Bud's resume, and I'm cool with that. You know how I started
right,
off, Drake. However, we
right.
start off this conversation,
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen to you, but I'm gonna remember what you said,
right.
because when things don't go quite that way, or they go the same way for your guy, I don't want no dipping and dodging on this shit. So you go through Bud's resume with a fine tooth comb. Cool, that's fine.
Right.
But when we say, well, common opponents, we know what Dog did to him. Oh he fought him when he was ruined. Well, that nigga had to
Right.
been ruined when Triple G got a hold to him too.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Right.
Yes.
saying? You
Stephen
know
Pope, what's good? Stephen Pope, that's him on a Facebook user.
what up, Steve Pope,
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
Steve? So
yeah,
that's what I can't stand about it. Like, yeah, you could talk. I could talk about both their resumes. The
yeah,
Danny fight was pointless. The Ugas fight was pointless. Like, come on, we knew he was gonna beat them. Oh, I knew Bud was gonna beat this guy. I ain't watching that shit.
yeah.
But when
Earl,
niggas was talking about using that fire stick on EJ fight when he fight Ugas, them niggas got real sensitive.
yeah, they did.
I pull them receipts like that. I ain't forgot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just hop on in there, Mark.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's like this for me, man. I'm able to look at both fighters and share my opinion on both, good or bad. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah,
like it's crazy. It's crazy how And I'm gonna give you an example. My boy Chris Easton. And I know he just be trolling or whatever. But
Bro. Oof.
sometimes you gotta look, stay out these folks' business, especially if if you don't know what's going on. Like
Mhm.
my man just had a $10 million gain. Why you hating on that? Why y'all
Mad.
hate? Why they mad? Cause Bud just made 10 mil to fight Amnesian, and like EJ just sitting back. You should be on your boy. Like, damn, I would be if I was an EJ fan. I'd be like, damn, what's up, Al Hammond? Like,
Mm,
what's going on? You know what I mean?
mm.
Like, why you ain't let my boy get his cake? He's supposed.
But you
That's
know
supposed to be.
what? I said the same thing. I said
Yeah,
the same thing. Like, bro, y'all should be mad at Al. He
cause
basically
it ain't
told
it,
y'all,
it ain't Arrow. I don't think it's
nah,
Arrow decking.
nah.
It's
Earl
his
want to fight.
advisor. It's
Yeah,
his manager
manager.
advisor. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's who.
We all
That's
know
who
that's your
telling
manager,
him.
nigga. Stop playing with him
Right.
like that. You
That's
know?
who telling him, yo, nah, we gonna sit back. I don't want nobody else to touch the fight. Stuff like this. But you know what I mean? Like, I ain't finna go on Arrow page and be like, yo, Arrow, you ducking Bud, yada yada yada. You should have made Al shut the fuck up, and you should have took them 25 million that Bud was trying to. I ain't finna do all that because that's that man business. Like whatever happened with this fight, and I'm looking forward to it happening. Honestly, I really think it's still gonna happen. But at the same time, like, I ain't gonna be on that man case if it don't. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel I would just personally feel, my opinion, that he need to get away from PBC and Al Heyman. Because at this point, you missed out on one of the biggest paydays of your life. You
Yeah, they
know?
both did. Yeah, they both
Yeah,
did.
yeah, they
Yeah,
both did. Taking
yeah.
advice from, your advisor, like, and
Manager.
people don't want to say, but like these promoters be all about the cake for themselves. They be trying to hold that bread and that title for
But Al
themselves.
said that. Ain't
Yeah,
nobody touching this fight but
ain't
me.
nobody
That's telling
touching
you
them.
right now. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah.
Like, it ain't at some point it got to be about the fighters, and that's what I was like. Folks was talking crazy like a long time ago. It was like, man, we should be rooting for the fighters to get their money. But when it come to TC,
You don't want to root for it.
yeah, it's like, bro, what's up with this? Like, what's the hate all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's weird, but at the same time, I do think the fight gonna happen. And I think TC gonna edge him out. I think TC gonna end up. I said at first that it was gonna be a decision, but after really really dissecting, like, both of them, like the ring generalship, like, who get caught with punches in
Whoa,
between,
whoa,
who
whoa,
can,
whoa, 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 Mark, don't
yeah,
do it, because we about
don't
to
do it,
have
don't do it.
a Earl fan, a Earl
Ooh,
fanatic on here.
I already
Don't
know.
do, please, don't
But
do it, baby. Don't
I
Hey,
do it.
hey, look. But Chris Easton, bro. Y'all know,
Woo.
shout out to Knockout. Knockout Boxing did an award show last night, and he let
yeah,
Chris Easton off. And I want to give Chris Easton his roses right now. You're the number one Bud hater in the fucking world, my nigga.
he
That's
got to
all
be,
you
bro.
do. Every day you wake up, I get on the toilet about 4:30
Every
every morning,
day.
and there you go. Every group I go in, I see the same hater, bro. That is you, my nigga.
It's him,
Chris,
bro. I give it to him, and,
Hey.
and big ups to Charlie Love for his extraordinary hating.
hey, Drake, please loop
Yeah.
that and make a clip of that and put that in
Oh,
there.
I
Chris
got you.
is
Straight up.
Bud is living in that man head
I
rent
got
free,
you,
bro.
bro.
Big fan.
And look at these cats. I don't know if y'all can see the chat, but y'all see. Let me show y'all the name. What's
Receipts.
the name?
What is that name on there, bro? I want to see that.
John D. DeGali. That's John. You
I
see
don't
how
know
many times I done contacted this dude to come on here,
Yeah.
and we ain't
Don't
got to
want no
go to
smoke.
Money Show.
And getting to
Don't want
work.
no smoke. Well, they got
Yeah,
help over there, bro. They got help
yeah,
over there.
yeah. Well, you
They
ain't
help
got the executive producers dancing all in the
all in
video.
the videos.
You know what
Go
I'm saying?
Earl. Go
Shout,
Earl.
Hey, but Pete, this
shout out to Money Brown.
Shout out to
on a
Money
lighter
Brown.
note,
But Mark, go
yeah.
ahead and cook, brother. I interrupted you, but I see now that this fella John is ducking and dodging the
Oh, yeah,
That
they
smoke.
ain't no
gonna
duck and
smoke.
dodge.
Yeah, we all know that Earl want the smoke, but we also know smoke causes cancer too, don't we? So be
Right.
careful.
Woo!
Be
Hey, Drake,
careful
you
what
need
you
to
wish
stop that
for.
bullshit, man.
You understand? Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You understand me?
And we trying to
Right.
give it to you niggas tonight.
There we go.
Tonight,
There we
nigga.
go.
And Pete, right?
Yes.
everybody was talking about what's BLK Prime. That's a day nap, this and that, this and that. But guess what? Them boy putting on fights. They
Uh-oh.
putting
Yeah.
on fights.
Yeah.
Now we
Yeah.
got
And
action.
pretty soon,
Oh,
some of their favorite boxers gonna be over there fighting
yeah.
with them.
See, look, and
Mark.
that's the thing. PBC started that way.
So
Yeah.
Remember,
did.
Bob Arum and
Yeah.
De La Hoya was giving the people back, So why y'all want to
Yeah.
stop another black company from coming up?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
who we got in here? We got
It's,
Mr. Split. What?
oh, my bad. Spit Boxing TV. Spit Boxing TV.
Introduce yourself, Split Boxing TV.
Yeah, it's Mr. Spitboxing itself.
Yeah.
You know, yeah,
Mr.
but ain't
Mr.
nobody.
Spitbox,
Go ahead,
speak
go
your
ahead.
piece, Spitbox. This is
See,
Spitboxing, y'all. Him and Money Brown, they over there doing their thing, man. Shout out to him. If you ain't subbed it, see, we do it the right way over here, Split. We do it right way over here. If y'all ain't subscribed to Spit, go
For
on,
sure.
man. Shoot your thing in the chat, man. Let these cats know where you at, man, and give yourself a proper introduction, man. I can't introduce you like you can introduce you.
For
So go
sure.
ahead, baby.
And
yeah,
thanks
what's
for
going
coming on,
on?
bro. First and foremost.
Already. I'm finna jump straight into it. Like, as far as BLK Prom starting up, I don't nobody got a problem with BLK Prom. Um, I know like a lot of people was upset that the simple fact that that was the company that people feel like um that got in the way between the fight between him and Bud and Earl Spence. You know,
Mhm.
you can't really fault them
Right.
for, putting out there and trying to get their name made. You can't fault the company. You can't fault BLK Prime. Uh my problem was with Bud, but as far as Adrian Broner, I don't like how Adrian Broner is going about. He shouldn't have no, PBC has been showed nothing but love to Bronner. Even when his career was on the downslide, they still was trying to make fights for him.
Right.
So, this is the pattern, I've seen with Adrian Bronner. Uh, Mayweather was helping him out. He got into it with Mayweather. Talked bad about Mayweather, Ellaby, the Money Team. He talked bad about him.
Okay.
PBC helping him out. You see what happened in his last fight. He said he had
Yep.
mental issues.
Hmm.
Really, he could. To me, it looked like he couldn't make weight.
Me
Um,
too. I ain't gonna lie.
you
Me
know,
too.
so like, that's money that, just to be honest, that's money that PBC lost on him. So after he moved on from them, he go to BLK Prime. He want to talk bad on PBC. Oh, they ain't paying you to 6 months or later
But he
down
been
the.
doing that though, bro. He been talking bad about them.
Yeah.
Uh, look. The thing is, this is the thing. That's just how the boxing has. Think about this. All the great fighters had did business with PBC, and they never came complained about it. They never complained about it. It's just how the business been ran over there at PBC. But now you go to BLK Prime, that's willing to give you money and give you the money you looking for, and
Hmm.
it's because they're up and coming. It seems like they're really not caring about the return investment right now. So just because they're giving you the money that you want to fight who you want, and they're not really worried about their return investment just to try to get their name out there, you don't shit on PBC because PBC got you to where you at right now.
Okay. I mean, shit. I mean, I feel you the way you put that. For real, I do. But the only thing I could say on that is that he was complaining while he was with them. It ain't just like he just left and now he's doing it. He had really been doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he started complaining now, he
Yeah.
started
Hey,
My
complaining.
brother Kwame.
Oh man,
Hey,
I
Kwame,
was giving
hey,
you an introduction, my nigga.
Kwame.
What's up, Kwame?
Man. Oh
I,
man, listen, man. This our brother Kwame, man. Without being said, man, loyal to the game boxing, the innovator, the motivator, all of that. The first to do it, the first to have debates, the first one to have celebrities on the
And
show. That's
EJ's assistant manager.
yes,
and
sir.
Assistant
EJ, the system manager.
Whatever you want to call it.
manager.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
first off, Adrian Broner ain't started talking bad about PBC until he fucked off his career, and then he came back fighting a whole bunch of bums, and he wasn't looking good. And then when they didn't want to pay him to fight bums that wasn't going to have high ratings, then he had a problem. Adrian Broner, I fuck with Adrian Broner. Like he was
I
one
do
of my
too.
favorite fighters, but he
Mine too.
he basically fucked off his career. So at this point, he looking for paydays, and that's cool. But there's a certain part of AB that I don't like, and I'm gonna tell you where that part is. The same
Okay.
part where he went and when Rock Nation sent him a deal, he said publicly for Jay Z to suck his you know what,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and
And Jay,
now Al Heyman, he done admitted that Al Heyman that loaned him money and all kinds of stuff, and now you shitting on them. Look, just go get your money with BOK Prime, and you don't always have to open your mouth and burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? The same way he used to be like, oh, with PVC, oh, they said I got on paper, yeah, a million on paper. Now it's a big old problem, you know, because he went somewhere else. So hey, it's cool, man.
hey, look,
You
but
know,
listen, though, Kwame, though, you don't think at some point, like, I want you to take the troll out of the question I'm getting ready to ask and just answer it like you,
hmm hmm
bro. Anybody that talk against PBC or EJ, we know what happens. And if you don't think I'm lying, just all you got to do is just pull up the Facebook and go in the groups. So where I'm
right.
at is like, bro, I get it. AB was like after Floyd, it was AB for me. And then you fucked your career off trying to stay in the clubs and rap and all this shit. Okay, cool. But I still would like to see Dog get some money because he still got a few years left. Y'all
I
like
ain't
anybody?
I ain't mad at
Carissa
I
Bro,
ain't,
Shield,
I ain't mad at him
Sugar
getting
Ray
no
Leonard.
money. I ain't
when
mad
this
at him
shit,
getting no money, but he just let's keep
No,
let's
but look
keep it a
though.
hundred. Let's
But
keep
look
it
though.
a
But
hundred
this is
though,
what I'm saying.
Goon.
I know, but this is what I'm saying though. Clarissa Shields, AB, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tarver, like the names go on, then y'all just start shitting on these people, bro, because they saying that Dog will win the fight. It's just a fight.
I
You
could I
don't see
could
that?
care less of I mean we can't react or be reactive to what the public or social media thinks. That there are millions of people on social media with millions of differences of personalities. All I could go off is the actual like my opinion on what's actually going on. I could care
Okay.
less about what everyone else is thinking because I'm not going to react to what everyone else is thinking. I'm going to react to what AB, right?
Mm-hmm.
AB, look, AB has the propensity sometimes to not know when to shut up. That's why they constantly pulling the mic from him
Mm-hmm.
during interviews after fights. Sometimes he says things that aren't tasteful, and
Yeah.
sometimes AB he will look. He'll go around. AB is the type of dude that'll be getting on social media talking about he's ready to off himself, and then he'll go
5 minutes
hang out
later.
with Floyd. He'll go
Yeah.
hang out with Floyd and be, oh, we getting this money in Bugattis and all that stuff, and then 2 weeks later he'll be talking shit about Floyd.
Yep.
So
yeah,
I can't really hold AB. I still fuck with him. And then this whole thing about he got a couple more years. That nigga's done, bro. You
I know that, but I'm saying as far as money, as far as getting a
right.
couple of dollars and
I,
getting right. I ain't talking
I
about
I
some
want
shit we
A
want to do, man.
look. I want AB to get paid because he got all them damn kids, and his kids don't need to suffer. Okay, but he out here fucking shit off. He out here fucking shit. He been out here fucking shit off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see anyone struggling and all of that stuff. So I want
I can dig
AB
it.
to get paid.
I can dig it.
Just from a man to man level. Like who am I to be like? I don't want to see
Why
you
you
get
don't want
paid.
Bud to get paid then, bro? If he can go
Look,
fight CJ, why you don't want
I
Bud to
don't.
get paid?
It's not that I don't want Bud to get paid. I don't want Bud to be holding up the fight for shit he hasn't earned. That's what it is
What?
in terms of money. I don't
So
want
what?
him hold the fight's being held up about
well,
business.
I'm a hop in. I'm a well since
Y'all go
I'm a
ahead. I'm a
host.
mute. Go ahead. Y'all go
No,
ahead.
no, I'm a host, and I'm a Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, what's your opinion about this? We heard from Spit and TV. Can I call you Spit? What's your nickname? Can we call you John? Other
it's
than
John
John.
G. It's John G.
Okay, we heard from John G. We heard from Kwame, my brother. And Kwame do stand stiff and firm on his angle. And me and my brother Kwame have bumped heads because I've said things behind the scenes, and Kwame, we talk behind the scenes, and Kwame does. I'm gonna tell you this: what he's saying, he really does walk that walk. Like, and I thought maybe Kwame was a different kind of person, or not. I wouldn't even say a different kind of person. I thought that what my expectations was different from how Kwame is built. You see what I'm saying? And so what Kwame said, that hey man, this is mine. This is how I'm
Yeah.
walking through this. This is my assessment of it. That's true to what he said to me and had conversations with me while bumping heads behind the scenes. So he's 100%. He ain't wavering. So that's just my
Right.
brother Kwame. And I'm sorry, I just had to throw that in there. But my fault. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. So
AJ in the building.
I agree.
What up?
I agree with Kwame as far as like AB, and what sometimes his mouth can be detrimental to his career,
Facts.
but also we know that's AB. That's been AB ever since he came into it
Yeah.
until he got that his moniker or whatever. But my thing is everybody got quiet when Tevin Farmer had something to say about not being paid. You know
Mm. Ooh.
we ain't hear nothing about that. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just another subject.
Ooh.
But as
No,
far
Mm-hmm.
as
because they said that no other fighter complained about getting paid. So we're
right,
not gonna do that. You
yeah,
just
we
addressed that, so we
right,
got to speak on that.
right.
Yeah.
So but my thing about Bud holding up the fight and what he worth, my thing is this: Bud's a a 3 division champ, former undisputed, currently the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Ring Magazine, all that good stuff. Like I know the pay-per-view numbers, the pay-per-view, and this and it's crazy to me that we sit here and talk about making a fight due to pay-per-view numbers, because honestly that ain't how it's supposed to operate. But it does, and nowadays it does. That's the
It's
whole thing.
always operated like that.
Well, not necessarily, but the thing is, like Bud, if you can sit here and say Bud ain't worth $25 million to fight Spence in that fight, the biggest fight, I think outside of who?
Fury and
Outside of probably
Fury Usyk.
Usyk and Fury. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because that's a heavyweight fight. Everybody gonna pay to see that. Plus they got the whole European nation behind them, and plus Americans. But that's the biggest fight in boxing. Like, and like everybody was saying, well, the 35% could have been, you know, part of what if the fight did. What if the fight did 300 mil, but we getting this and this and this, he be making more money. Yeah, that's a nice what if. But I also think about what Bud said, and it makes logical sense, real logical sense. People using fire sticks, the pay-per-view market, especially for black fighters, is not as huge as we think. We
Yeah.
like
So, but
Mayweather said it
you're
best.
proving a point, your own point. You're like discrediting what you're saying in the same sentence. How could you guarantee somebody something when you know that people going to steal the fight? That's like saying,
People,
okay, we're going to give you, you're going to give somebody that has a history, and this isn't an opinion. This is where you guys try to get away from the facts. You're going to give somebody who has a history of getting high guarantees and people losing money on those fights. So
all
you
right,
want to now turn around and give this guy a high guarantee while you're also stating that the pay-per-views are being stolen.
right. But peep this though, right? Didn't Bud say? I mean, didn't Bud say he had a guaranteed 25 mil for both fighters? Guaranteed. Now, there's no guarantee on what the pay-per-view number's gonna be or what the pay-per-view number's gonna do, but that 25 mil was a damn sure guarantee.
But who is Bud?
But
First
hey,
of all,
but
who is Bud?
EJ also said that he didn't say who it was from.
Right. And then who is Bud?
So how do we know that's not a negotiation tactic?
Bud
Or
Bud talked to Al about that. He
Mhm.
told Al he knew the people that was offering the 25 mil, which led me to believe that it was somebody that Al didn't want to deal with. That's why Al mentioned that he didn't want nobody else to touch the fight.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me ask.
Okay,
Let me
hold on, hold on,
let me
hold on.
ask you a question.
Let me get on this real fast. Let me
yeah,
get on
yeah.
this.
Let him go, y'all, because he
All
ain't had a
right,
chance to speak yet.
all right, look, all right, that 25 million, it'll if it was 25 million a piece, that'll be legit money. But if you got somebody that's been loyal, and with this 25 million a piece, you don't know what comes with the rights to the fight, like the publishing rights. Uh, Whoever putting up that 25 million, if they want the publishing rights or what's going on, like who gonna be promoting this fight as far as the Showtime, what is gonna be, was it BLK Prime? PBC is loyal to pretty much Showtime, or they work with Fox sometimes, but they pretty much loyal to who they loyal to. So you want just because you want to make this fight, you want them to change up how they operate completely, this to try to make a fight, which the business might not even be right. It's just something you're proposing to them.
Well, first, here's what I'm gonna say to this. First off, right? The audacity of Terrence Crawford to come in and ask Al Heyman. Now, what you think about this? They have listen. Al Heyman has strategically waited to make this fight once Terrence Crawford left Bob Arum. They strategically did all the
Is this a
stuff that they
fact or
did.
your opinion? Is this a fact or your opinion?
Well, I mean,
This is the
these are
opinion.
the facts. They didn't offer Terrence Crawford anything until he left Bob Arum.
Well, it took them 4 or 5 years to
5
Yeah,
even.
years.
yeah, but the
I'm
point.
saying that he strategically did it. Is what I'm saying.
Well,
This is also fact that Bob Arum never tried to make the fight. He never contacted Al, so it goes both
Good
ways.
point. Good point. Good point. Good point,
so
bro.
what I'm stating is, why would a guy, right? And we say an Al Heyman, but let's just say an entity as a PBC who has sponsored and ran four of the five highest grossing pay-per-views in the history of the sport. Why would they take advice from a guy who can't even cross 150,000 pay-per-views?
Can,
That's a
Why
can I
good
would
take
point.
they
this?
allow a second? Why would they
Hmm.
allow them to bring in an out? See, when you take money from somebody else, that means that you have to play by their rules. Why is he going to take money from another entity where now he has to be splitting money in all type of different ways? What's the
I,
point of that?
I I get what you said. I'm gonna take this. Draco Bay, y'all. I'm sorry.
What's up,
What
Draco?
what's going on? What's going on?
AJ, you up
AJ.
next, AJ?
Yeah, AJ. Let AJ go. And I'm just gonna say it briefly. I'm gonna say it briefly. If this fight was this is my question to PBC people. If this fight was such a high demand and such a high magnitude of a fight, right? If this, why wasn't it no guarantee? And this is what I'm saying. And the same words you at PBC can't say how big of a fight this is, but you can't guarantee nothing this to back up that this is the biggest fight. So what you're thinking and what you're saying is two different things, is what I'm
Well,
picking up from over there at
Hold up.
PBC. One more thing, one more point is what I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna go on about about my business. So by me saying that what you're saying and what you're doing is two different things, if TC doesn't have a guarantee on nothing but a percentage, then of the money doesn't exist. And that's what I was trying to tell John G them yesterday. The money don't exist over there. Then they down BLK for overpaying. BLK started
Right.
out the same way that PBC did. PBC was overpaying their fighters, and that's a fact right there, because Mayweather came on there and said, I'm gonna have to call Al and tell him we overpaying these dudes right here. So what BLK is doing is no different from PBC. PBC overpaid their fighters. They got their money from a hedge fund. Guess what? BLK overpaid their fighters. Perhaps we don't even know that yet, because they ain't complained as a company, and the fighters hasn't complained from a company. So BLK, quote unquote, overpaid they fighters. So leave it to PBC, and they started by a hedge fund. What is the difference? That's
Okay,
all.
so hold on. All right, so look, it's like this. As far as the guaranteed money, and I'm gonna bring up what Al Heyman said. Okay, usually when it comes to this guaranteed money,
One
your
more thing, John
promotion.
G. Hold on 1 second.
Go,
One more
go
one
ahead.
more
Go ahead.
thing. I'm sorry. And the truth is, honestly, the truth is, this fight wasn't in the budget. This fight was at the end of the year, and TC and Earl Spence was not in the budget because this was an end of the year fight right here. And we all know what happens at the end of the year. They clean those books, and that's what it is. So let's be honest. Okay, I'm going now, John G. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
fit to I'm gonna debunk the budget stuff off the rip. No, no. After I say this, all right. So look, Al Heyman said, he said usually when you're dealing with guaranteed money, your promotional company puts up the money. So in this
Right.
case, Terrence Crawford didn't have a major promotional company to put up his guaranteed money. So PBC would have put up the guaranteed money from Errol Spence, whatever it was, and he would have got it on the back end from Showtime. So if let's just say if Terrence Crawford was with Top Rank still. Top Rank would have put up that guaranteed money for Terrence Crawford,
Hmm.
and they would have got it on the back end from Showtime.
Not
It
not to,
wasn't.
not
Hold
to
up,
cut
hold
you
up.
off, but he did have a promotion come behind him. They just didn't want to deal with him.
Okay, but still, they didn't have the money to put up the guarantee. So because when it originally started, they had the guarantee put. It was a low guarantee, but they had a guaranteed amount. Terrence Crawford just didn't want it. So they end up both of them. It wasn't just Terrence Crawford. Both of them end up just all right. We're gonna agree to the back end money. Now, as far as the budget, okay, you say they didn't have a budget to make this fight in 2022. Okay, so the last contract they got, it was for 2023. If they was gonna push this fight to 2023, and it wasn't no, if it was strictly on the budget, since it's a new year, new budget, it would. Don't you think it would have been a guaranteed for the fight for the in February? It would have been a guaranteed because
If
the last
if
contract,
they
the
agreed to
last con.
fight in 2023, because if you know what Bud said, he wanted to fight by the end of this year, bro.
Yep.
But
Okay.
when the contract that was
It,
that they sent for 2023, wouldn't it have had guaranteed if it was strictly on the budget?
well, they
If they
did
would have
send a
been like,
contract for 2023, didn't they? Or a term
yeah,
sheet
yeah,
for 2023?
but it didn't have no guarantees on it. If it
But
was
I
Well,
know.
strictly if it
they
was
already
strictly on
agreed
the
to stuff, so it wouldn't have a guarantee.
Yeah, yeah,
if
it
it was
wouldn't because but the thing is, listen, Bud already said he's fighting this year. He's fighting 2022. The contract or the term sheet said 2023. So this running out the back door, y'all got to make it make sense to me. But go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, it's
no, no.
pretty
This is
easy.
hold up. This is the point. So if it's like, all right, since it's about the budget, couldn't Showtime and PBC would have been like, hey, since the fight is in 2023, we gonna give you that 15 million guaranteed that you asked for. Now that we got a new budget, it's a new year. We got a new budget. We got the money to make the fight. We can give you what you asked for.
Okay,
But
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 No,
Bud don't
no.
act like that though. Bud don't act like that.
no, because Bud can't.
Bud is in competition with Errol Spence. But the reason why with the whole thing with the 25 million, if you notice, it's like I got 25 million apiece. Terrence Crawford wants his issue is that he has a problem with being the B side and stuff. He
I don't
wants to.
think so, loyal.
Is that his
I
right if
think
it
it's
is though?
I'm gonna tell you this. I think it's Al Heyman, bro. And I'll tell you why. Because Al Heyman told AB to walk away from that $40 million contract. He also told Earl Spence to walk away from this $100 million contract right here. So I think Al Heyman got a lot to do with it because if he
Wilder,
What
don't got
$100 million
100% control,
contract?
Wilder.
What
What
You mean
hundred
hundred
Wilder,
million
million
right?
dollar
dollar?
You mean Wilder,
contract?
right?
would
You
say
mean
what?
Wilder, right? You mean Wilder, right?
Yeah, Wilder. Yeah.
Yeah, but
The,
Wilder turned around and made more money than the hundred
I
million dollars that they
Yeah,
offered him.
but
Three
listen though,
fights
but
though.
that's a drop in the bucket right there. He happened to have, and the luck struck him that he was able to do that. We're talking about Spence and we're talking about Crawford, which neither one of these fellas are really, honestly, Vegas fighters here. Honestly, Spence just does more numbers than TC, but they're not really. Neither one of them are really household
This
names, bro.
how is it? How are they not Vegas fighters when it's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing? That
I'm
doesn't even
just,
make
I'm
that.
both of them
Hey,
That
together, both of them
everyone
together,
has to.
bro.
Everyone
so
has
did
to. Everyone has to have a big major fight to catapult them. Floyd Mayweather, you could say, wasn't a quote
Who's your top
unquote
guy?
Vegas fighter. But
Yeah.
once he did that crossover with Oscar De La Hoya, that's when it happens. And this is
I
what
beg to
that
differ.
fight.
I
This
beg to
is what
differ on that.
this,
Got it.
this is.
Yes,
This
thank you.
is
It was Gotti.
he fought Gotti. He fought Gotti. If that was such a
First,
Vegas
was the
fighter,
first pay-per-view.
why did he
Yeah,
fight Gotti in his home in Atlantic City?
Well,
So
well,
that's
this is
not
yeah,
the
true.
that's to
we
give his
can't we
face out
we
there.
can't go ahead, Goon.
No, I was just saying, like he used Gotti too. Like
Yeah, we can't say
dealing with
Floyd
my
Mayweather, bro. Floyd Mayweather is a cheat code, man. Floyd
By
Mayweather
himself.
had a pedigree that came from his father. He was catapulted from his father and his uncle, and he was in that position as the prince that was coming up through there. So yeah,
But it's more than that, though. I mean, if you look at Floyd Mayweather and Terrence Crawford, I mean, Terrence Crawford gets at this stage in his career is getting way more knockouts than Floyd Mayweather was. So when it comes to boxing, it's about entertainment, and knockouts are the pinnacle. The thing with Floyd Mayweather was able to market himself. Terrence Crawford does not market himself, right? So, listen, if you want to be at the top and you want to be paid a certain way, you don't make the rules. You got to follow. You got to play the game. You got to get out there and do interviews. You got to get the media involved in your life. You got to get the public involved in your life. And if you're not willing to do that stuff, because AB was willing to do that stuff, but he just didn't keep his shit up. But
So
if you're
Hey,
not
Quanda,
look,
willing to, if
so
hold on,
look.
if you're
Quanda,
not
If
what
he didn't look,
are you saying
uh,
Spence? Are you saying Spence Mark? You saying Spence markets himself?
I never,
yeah,
there was not one time you
yeah.
heard me say anything
Hey,
about
yeah.
Spence. There's
I'm
not
saying,
one time you heard me say
I'm
that at
saying
all.
I'm saying he does. I'm saying he does.
He
no, he
don't,
I'm saying,
don't.
bro.
He
No, he
don't.
don't.
hold on. I can prove to you that he does. Look, do you understand that Dallas Cowboys is the biggest franchise in fucking football?
Do
Go
you
see,
Right.
understand who the?
North
hold
America's
up.
good. Yeah.
Go see how many games he's attended. Been at
Yep.
promoting himself at halftime.
Yep. Yep.
At the colleges, been going to college promoting himself.
Did the
Go
little
look,
coin
he
toss.
In Dallas, right?
no,
Yeah.
not just in Dallas,
Mm.
not
Where
just
else?
Yeah,
in Dallas.
just in Texas. It's just
It's
in
a
Texas.
it's a
Just in
but
Texas, bro.
Dallas is enough because the
But I get his
Dallas
point. No,
Cowboys
but I get your
is
point
known
though. But
as
I get your point.
it's America's team.
Yeah, I
Right.
There's
get your
Dallas
point.
Cowboy fans in every single state. So
Right.
But you
I
got
mean,
you also
Dallas
got to
ain't enough,
remember.
brother.
You also got to
Nah,
it
remember
is
this.
it is
What's
enough.
Dallas
what's
ain't enough.
what's
it's
Spencer's
enough
pay-per-view
because
numbers?
I don't even know. I
Spence
ain't even.
Spence
he
first paper. Hold on, I got it.
he's among the top in pay per view numbers.
Right, Spence
The
pay per view
top.
numbers
And
Yeah,
what are they like 300,000,
Yeah,
250,000?
yeah. Spence first pay per view did
Oh,
more than
Mayweather's and Pacquiao's already.
yeah. Spence pay per view. His first pay per view did more than Floyd Mayweather's first pay per view.
Who who was his opponent?
His first pay per view was Mikey
Mikey,
Garcia.
There you
Ame-
go.
Americano.
Whoa. Floyd's first pay per view was against Arturo
Oh,
Thunder Gotti.
But we're not
So
comparing
let's
them.
yeah,
Hey,
We're
Jersey.
not
yeah.
comparing.
So
Yeah, Jersey.
what my point is this. Nobody gets to that high number in pay per views until it's the right matchup. In the beginning, if you have a promising pay per view future, if you're doing over 300,000 or anywhere in the 300,000, that is considered a massive success. What they then do is continue to build you, and then they put you into a big fight like this fight's supposed to be, and it's supposed to catapult you, or put you in with a Manny Pacquiao, and it's supposed to springboard you to that next level. The thing is this. The thing is this. I think what most people have an issue with is they feel like Terrence Crawford, because of his accolades, is supposed to be paid a certain way. When you get to the pay per view world, it's about sales. That's why it's called pay per view. It's about how much money can you generate. It's big business. The networks are going to collect the money. They're going to charge a certain amount, and they're going to give you a certain amount, and it's all based off of sales. If this guy is not doing good numbers, if he's not doing good numbers, how do you justify giving him a high guarantee? You can't
hey,
justify it.
I can say
this
this. I can say
this
this. Since Spence's first pay-per-view with Mikey Garcia, have the numbers been going up or down?
The numbers have went down.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know why? You know why? Because like Floyd said, the best boxing matches, and this ain't fighting, this is not competition. What Mayweather was talking about was pay-per-views. The best boxing matches comes from the best black fighter,
And
and the
black
best Mex
Mexicans.
and the best Mexican. And that's
Yeah,
the
Correct.
truth. As
he made
far
a
as
career off that shit.
when or you get a guy like Manny Pacquiao who got beloved all over the world, and Mayweather who was hated and wanted to be and wanted to be the villain, and people
Right.
wanted to see him lose. That's how those pay-per-view numbers got so high. You know, Mayweather did a good ass job as far as marketing himself as a villain. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
I could agree with
that
that.
that shit sold. You ain't gonna see that no more in boxing, just as well as you ain't gonna see no more million pay-per-view buys.
Well,
Or
Right.
the
listen, bro.
closest you're
On
gonna
that,
get to
I
that
gotta
is
say,
Canelo.
on,
The
on that,
closest
I
you're gonna
gotta
get to that.
say, it's because we don't have no. This isn't the golden age of fighting anymore, y'all. You know, okay, we had Mayweather and Pacquiao. They was just like, you know, you hear these fighters
Astronomical
not hollering
numbers.
this A-side nonsense, and they're like, bro, you're not doing those type of numbers. Let's be real.
Right,
But we don't also we like Roy Jones. He didn't have really the fighters in his era.
right.
Even though he was a super mega star, he didn't have the names on that shit. Neither does
Right.
Earl, neither does Bud, because we just don't got it right now.
We
We
ain't
got what
got
we
it.
got right now.
My
Yeah.
my
What?
problem my problem was like with this fight, all of a sudden it came about the money, and it
It's
was
been
like
about the money.
hold on. Not with Terrence Crawford. You didn't hear Terrence Crawford screaming anything about no money before this fight, and he was saying that, hey man,
That's
I'm
not
thinking
true.
that. Hold on.
Oh, this nigga working construction?
I don't know what's going on.
They built Bob the Builder in the background. What is going on?
Money on my skills
Bruh, is you
and worry
fighting?
about.
You need some help?
Hold on. He said he would need it on the back end. He said I'll worry about put my money on my skills. He'll worry
Bruh,
about
you
the
having
money on the
sex?
back end. Hey, I don't know who that is.
This nigga having sex,
Who is
man.
that? Is that EJ? Knocking
No,
out?
I'm telling, man.
Hey, Drake, he know his name.
I don't know who. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
Damn.
nigga, you know who EJ is.
Somebody
EJ
trying to
Jones.
have sex, man.
Hey, but
I
look, let me
don't
throw
know who
this
that
in right
is.
quick.
Hey,
I was
Kwame, the only
finna,
one ain't said nothing. Is it
I was
him?
Come on.
finna, I was
Nigga,
about
I'm
to
sitting
land,
here
look.
listening to y'all, man.
I'm about to land. Look,
My
as
wife is shopping. I'm sitting in the car just
all
waiting
right.
for her to
So
come
Somebody,
out.
we
somebody
talking
is having
about the.
sex, man. Which one of
Somebody
y'all
banging on the
perverts?
washing machine right now.
It's got to be a PVC fan.
Hey, look. Hey, we talking about the money. Why we don't hear Earl Spence complaining? He had the same deal,
Earl Spencer's home cooking, bro. You're not
but
gonna
he
have
had
that
the
if you're.
same deal. He had the same deal
He's not
with
gonna have
a
the
little
same
bit
deal,
more
bro.
money.
My brother, what in
They had
your
the
right
same
mind
deal.
would
They
make
What
had the
you?
was
same
drastic?
deal. They had the
What was
same deal with
drastic?
different percentages, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
a
that's not the
little
same
bit
deal.
more money,
So it's not the
and
same deal, right? So they
bro,
didn't
it
have the
was
same
Yeah, but
deal.
they don't. But they
bro.
don't sell the same either.
They don't.
I mean,
They
I'm not.
don't.
Listen, brothers, y'all got that with the money. Y'all got the numbers. Y'all can have all of that. What I'm saying is this, and like I said in the other show, y'all, you can't put all the blame on Earl when it's all good. When it's all good, it's all Earl. It's all good. And then as soon as this deal fall through, you say you blame TC. We can't do that. If the deal fall through, guess what? It's both of them. Because Earl is
We
heavy.
we can
He
blame Terrence Crawford because one person was still at the table or one person walked off without saying
well,
anything.
we got to see who set the table before we
Right.
do that, right?
It don't
Okay,
matter. Somebody,
hold on,
but if
hold on,
Hey,
somebody
my
walks away from the
my
table and
brother,
you still sitting there,
Let's go
you
fight
there is
this
my
someone
my
to
year.
my
We
blame.
know
This
Hold
year.
on,
TC was
let
at the
me jump in
table.
here
I'll
right
fight
quick.
this year.
yeah,
Let me jump in here right quick.
uh-huh.
Go ahead, AJ. I mean EJ.
I kind of came. I kind of came in here late. I don't know what y'all were cooking on, but I'm trying to figure out why is we even talking about this if Bud claimed he agreed to everything.
No, he
Right.
did. That was
Everything
after
all
the fact.
good.
After
He
the
He
said
did
fact.
all
that.
that thing.
No, he
He
didn't
said
say that
after the
after the
fact.
fact.
He said
No,
after
he
the
did not. He
yeah, he
said I
did.
agreed to. No, he said before he
After
walked
he got the
away.
fight signed, bro.
He
He
said
was fighting
that
Ebenezer. He
man
said that.
that man. No, that's before that even happened. Earlier, he said I agreed to everything, and Earl Spence is nowhere to be found. That's
Okay,
what he
listen,
said.
listen. Can the man change his mind?
Well,
No, he
Ah,
can't.
right. What?
that is his fault
Okay,
then if he could
What?
change his mind.
The man, listen. If a man, if he come to y'all, because matter of fact, it took y'all 6 months to even come with a no guarantee. First of all, for the 6 months, so y'all got to do a hypothetical number out
We
there.
got to do stuff.
We don't even know if it was 35%. It could have been 25%, or it could have been
25%.
fifty-five
Come,
percent.
We
hey,
gotta
So,
hey,
hey, we have
so
to
we
give
don't.
these people with a welfare mentality for boxing a no guarantee.
Here
Terrence
we go.
Crawford's the only person.
There
He's
you
a person.
go.
He always wants something for free. He
Now
want.
we
He
get the
want.
Kwame I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. It's a welfare mentality. That's what I'm
His teeth
talking
is white,
about.
Drake. His teeth is white
The-
as fuck right now.
This
Seem
this
Yeah,
like
yeah.
situation with Avanishi, that's welfare. He
seem
wants
like
something for nothing. He
seem
wants
like
a whole
PBC
bunch
want him
for
to fight
nothing.
for free.
Oh,
He wants to be a tough guy on Twitter, and he wants to be a tough guy in training on the bag.
well,
But when it comes to fighting,
Earl want to be a shark on
somebody,
Twitter.
listen. But Earl
You
is
got,
it goes
bruh,
and fights people.
bruh,
Earl goes and fights
bruh.
people who have belts, and Earl goes and fights people after
Well,
he's
Bub
in
fought people
accidents.
with belts.
Who?
Bub fought people with
Booger?
belts.
But, but
Hold on.
hey,
fucking
Let me
Earl,
finish.
fucking
Hold
Earl
on.
fought.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Bud ain't
Bub
fought
fought people
nobody
with
with a
belts.
belt since
That nigga fought
2017.
Bub,
Jeff Horn, bro.
In
That's the toughest.
That
That's the
2017,
that's
toughest
because
in,
Okay,
champion he fought.
every
okay. Wait a
division
that's
he
because
minute.
all
fought
the
in,
belt
he fought belts.
holders.
Every
2017,
division he was in,
Ho-
he fought somebody
Hold
with a
on,
belt.
brother.
hey, in
Don't, hey,
Hey,
it's,
say
2017,
wait a
that
minute.
again.
That's
Say that again,
that's T.
Goon. Every
Yeah,
in
Say it again.
division he
every
was in.
2017,
yeah,
bro.
they don't want to hear that.
Every
Say it
In
Oh,
again,
division he
Goon.
was in.
2017,
oh
He
wow,
won a
yeah.
belt in every division he fought in.
Julius
bro.
and Dongo and Victor Post out a
Oh,
vacant belt. Oh wow.
Hey,
Oh
Now
great,
EJ
hey,
took
man.
those and EJ took that
Man.
in Ubers. Wow.
EJ tried
Oh
50.
And in
EJ
man.
Ubers.
tried 54 once and said,
That
"Nah,
wasn't a hard fight. I think we
I'm
all
gonna
know
go
who was
down
gonna
here to
win that fight.
44."
EJ, first of all, EJ never even came into a fight at 54. When you come into boxing, everyone knows this. In the beginning of your career, the weight cut for a pro is tough.
Here we go.
So in the beginning, no, but it's true. A lot of these guys come in. Even Bernard Hopkins came and
So
fought a light heavyweight. A lot of these guys, a
Earl
lot of these
called
guys.
you and told you,
Earl
well,
Earl
Kwame,
never
you know
I
what?
seen Earl's weight for all his fights. He never weighed 154. He came out the amateurs at 152, and when he was fighting at 154, he was weighing 152. He was never coming in at 154. So
Where's this fat
let's
cat
stop with the
coming from?
cap.
Where's this fat camp coming from? That's Cap.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
talking
think.
about.
I think Earl Spence comes in. I think Earl Spence is naturally big. I think Earl, which he is, he walks around at 180, 185. Hell, he was bigger than Kell Brook at one time while in the off season. So we can't say that. Kell Brook weighed 191. Earl Spence weighed 187 at the time when they first announced the fight. So let's be real here. Earl walks around big. Earl couldn't hang with them 54 pounders. So he had to go down there and get with that 147 because at
Bro, who did he
54,
fight? Bro, who did he fight
at,
at 54 that he couldn't hang with?
at,
When he fought at
Bro, he
54,
can't
wasn't
beat
finna
he was
fight nobody
fighting.
at
nobody.
154. All
These
those
are
knockouts.
nobodies,
He
bro. What are you talking about?
he can't beat nobody at 54 with the style that he
Hold
is,
on.
bro.
Man,
Man, you
come
tripping,
Hold
bro.
on,
Ain't
Drake.
nobody trying to hear that goofy
Draco.
shit you
Hey,
He
talking
Draco,
said
about.
hey
let me
that the hard
You
hey
time.
Drake.
telling me you
Hey
telling me
Drake.
Errol
Hold on,
Spence can't
Kwame.
beat
Kwame,
Erickson Lubin?
hold on, Kwame, hold on. I'm leading up to it.
Uh-huh.
Earlier today on the other show before we got on this one, Draco and I were having a debate. And this is when people think that I always agree with him or he always agree with me. Draco goes, well, EJ can go to 154. I said, Draco, you acting as if he can't be successful at 154. He said, well, name me one fighter who you don't think he can who can beat him. Or I mean who he can beat. I said Tony Harrison. He goes, man, he had knocked Tony Harrison to knock Earl out. I said,
Man,
Drake.
I ain't got time to talk to Draco,
bro.
man. He
What?
drinking and driving the
Yeah,
side
look.
Hey,
over
So,
come
there,
on
but
now.
no,
man.
but
And
Drake said it
it
earlier
you
though
would,
that EJ would not be successful at
hey,
154. That's
but
the reason why he
Well,
Right.
said
I
it.
gave you. I also listen. I also gave you a reason why I thought that. I didn't just say, "Oh, he'll knock him out." I gave you a reason why I thought that Tony Harrison would be successful
hey,
against AJ.
who is
I mean, EJ.
undisputed at
Who the
154?
last person Tony Harrison knocked out?
Hold on, who is undisputed at 154?
Charlo.
Charlo, and it's on record. Numerous occasions of EJ beating this nigga up in the
That's
gym.
inspiring though.
Okay, hold on. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
ask you
Lord have
saying.
this.
mercy.
Hold on. I'm glad you said Charlo, because who beat Charlo and who is we talking about now?
Tony
Right.
Harrison.
Okay,
Man,
then let's
nobody
talk.
even
Nah,
Let's
believed
bro,
talk.
Tony
he
Let's
Harrison.
got
talk.
You
robbed.
act like you act like
He
Tony
got
Harrison
robbed.
knocked Charlo out. No one
No,
even, but
no.
no one. There was that first win.
Loyal.
Shout
First of
out
all,
to
I'm
William
not saying
McDaniel. What up, my
it was
baby?
that first win was controversial as shit, and we all know it.
Uh-huh.
Hold
What
on.
So
about the
Hey,
you
second
look,
one?
acting
Kwame,
like he
I'm gonna agree
watched
with
this man.
We
What
know
about
who
the
Kwame.
put
second
we
Kwame.
one?
know who put
I
EJ on
said
his
that
ass
I
in
felt that Tony
amateurs.
lost the first fight and he was
What
And you
whipping
from Detroit.
and the
what
cards
happened?
were fucked up.
Yes, what happened
The
in the
judges
second fight? Tony
he
Harrison
was
was
he was
whooping
winning the fight,
Charlo.
but
How he was
when the
whooping
judges
the
still
nigga
wanted
got dropped in the second
listen,
round and got knocked clean out later.
Bro,
no,
bro,
no, it
come on.
wasn't. Hey, look, even before all that, because let's be real. Before the stoppage, at the time before that stoppage, he was so far ahead on the cards, and it's like it's no way that Charlo's up that huge.
That yeah,
Absolutely.
No way.
I'll agree with that.
There's no
I
Okay
way.
keep it
then.
real. I agree with
Oh,
that. But
And
okay
that
being
then.
does
honest,
but
the
that
cards had Charlo winning.
yeah, that doesn't mean this what y'all do. Y'all say what you do, you'll say, oh, because it's a fight that's going back and forth, he's getting his ass whooped. No, how you gonna say someone getting his ass whooped? The nigga got dropped in the second round.
But hold on, hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother. But you know Harrison was whooping Charlo so bad he
He
started
wasn't
styling
true.
on
He
him.
wasn't whooping
It
Charlo.
got easy to him, bro.
Yeah,
He
and
knew
that's
he was
why he
winning.
won. That's why he got knocked out. It was so
That's
easy.
why.
But no,
That's
I'm
It
why.
was
saying,
so easy.
like I would like to see the run back, bro.
You
Yeah,
know,
I would
yeah.
maybe
like
if
to
it
see
was maybe
But
if it was
but
a maybe if
but
fights were 9 rounds, Drico, maybe you would have a case. But
no, no,
fights are
no. Tony
championship
Harrison
fights are
was
12
beating him,
rounds.
bro.
But
Tony
what I'm
Harrison
saying,
was beating Charlo until that stoppage, bro.
yeah, but that's what I'm
Not
saying.
on the
So
official cards.
maybe if the fights only went 9 rounds, you could say he was whooping his ass. But the nigga got knocked clean out. He got
That,
knocked out.
but
yeah, he
listen,
got knocked out. That's a fact.
that's because he started playing with Charlo, bro.
That
He
nigga
started playing with
He was
Charlo.
gonna be losing anyway.
when he got clipped, he wasn't playing. He got caught.
Okay,
He
I
was
okay,
got
mad
listen.
as
I got
fuck
Zoo for the
once
But
it.
upset though.
Kwame, but the point that I was trying to make, he was gonna get shitted on the cards regardless, bro.
Anyway, yeah.
And he got
Listen,
Okay,
knocked out. So like,
The only reason Jamel Charlo lost that first fight is because before that fight, Jamel Charlo was in the news about domestic violence. If y'all don't remember,
I
Jamel
remember.
Charlo was in the news about domestic violence, and then because we all know when they want someone to win, whether it's PBC, whether it's top rank, we all see how the cards go. It's the sport of boxing. So if he lost, it was for a reason. Because if we want to sit up
we
here and
ain't
be
having no
complete,
excuses. No excuses, Kwame.
if we gonna sit up here and be completely honest, Jamel Charlo did better in his first fight against
The white guy.
Tony Harrison than Andre Ward did in his first fight against Kovalov, and they gave him the fight.
Ooh, good point, boy. That's a
I
good point.
mean, that still ain't taking
Andre
a
Ward was dropped, outboxed, and they still gave him the fight. So
that's still
what?
that's still
So
that
the only thing we can really base things off of, because I all this card is speculation when it's close. I know when they rematch, it didn't go 12 rounds.
Yeah, got knocked out. I
brother.
gotta agree with that.
Let me say this. The reason why I said that Tony Harrison would beat him at beat Earl at 54 is because for one, we gotta agree that Earl is a world class fighter. Am I correct, y'all? We agree on that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Are
Okay.
you sure the way you talking?
Can we agree? Can we agree that Tony Harrison is a world class fighter?
I mean, there's levels to world class, but we'll say, okay, yeah, we'll give him that.
Okay, give him that. Okay, would you say that Tony Harrison is the bigger man, 6'1", probably walk around 200 plus? Um, you know,
I don't
could
know
we say
what he
that?
walks around. I don't know what he walks around at, but Tony Harrison has a pretty thin frame. Every time I see
Okay,
Tony Harrison, he doesn't look big
what?
and bulky like he's pushed to 200 pounds. I'm just being
and,
Okay,
honest.
and
okay.
listen, I ain't gonna lie, because I know him. But yeah, and not only that, but you gotta realize the pressure that Earl gonna put on him is like
Tony Harrison has
Jared
no
Hurd is
gas
like
tank.
Okay, but
yeah, Jared Hurd is like
let
a
me
punching
finish
bag.
my thing here.
All right,
So
go ahead.
so would you agree that Tony Harrison is a bigger man than Earl Spence? 6'1", probably walk around. You know he walks around probably bigger than
Okay, yeah, let's
naturally.
just say okay. So
Yeah,
let's say he's a
naturally
bigger
walks
man.
around bigger than Earl. Now,
Okay,
so you say everything is equal, elite versus elite,
they not.
but
He's not
then
elite. Tony Harrison. Let's stop the cap. Tony Harrison's not elite.
okay, that's gonna make my point better.
He's a world class.
That's
He's a
that's gonna
world
make my
class
point better. Go
boxer,
ahead, finish,
but
finish,
he's not an elite fighter.
finish. Okay, so he's less than an elite fighter. He's less
Was it
than an elite fighter. He's nothing.
correct?
Okay,
I'm
at
not saying he's
54.
not. I'm not saying he's nothing.
Help me out.
What I'm saying is
Think about it.
Earl Spence. Listen, Earl Spence, Jamel Charlo, Terrence Crawford are all on the pound for pound list, whether you could put the 1 through 10 or 1 through 20.
Okay.
Tony Harrison has never ranked ever on any pound for pound list of one through
Okay.
twenty
And
ever.
that's good. That's good. He never ranked on no type of list. He ain't done nothing at 54. Tony
We
Harrison
just,
ain't did nothing at
we never
54.
said he did nothing.
But
We just saying he's not an elite pound for pound
okay,
fighter.
he's not an elite. Whatever you said, that's what it is. I don't want to misquote you because if I drop a T or dot a I or miss dot a I, then that's gonna be a correct. So whatever you said, that's what Tony Harrison is. We're gonna go from there, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
so we saying they even as far as that goes. Earl's a champion at 147. He was a champion at 154. Okay, boom, right? Everything's equal so far, right?
Nothing's equal. I don't know how you get equal. One guy has 3 belts. One guy's an elite fighter, and one guy's a
They
pound
were
for
both
pound fighter. And
but what
one
I'm
guy's
saying,
not.
what I'm saying is they both champions. Everything I said thus far makes them equal, right?
Nothing makes them equal. I don't know what you're
What
talking
listen,
about.
listen. What I said thus far makes them equal, right? When I said that they're both elite fighters, they both have
No,
champions,
they're
they
not
both have
both elite
all right,
fighters.
let me
No,
just finish then. Let me finish, man, because your ass gonna be you gonna be crossing T's and dotting I's the whole conversation. Anyway, they both equal. What the difference is, Earl is moving up, and he's facing this man who's 6'1", 6'1", 6'2", with side to side, good lateral movement with possibly the best jab in the game so far, which is Tony Harrison. So he's got length, he's got reach, and he's got not to mention that the Charlo's got the best jab in the game. And I don't believe Earl be beating up on the Charlos either, but that's a whole nother story. But so you saying that Tony Harrison, the man at 154, the bigger fighter at 154 who's experienced, who's been there, who walks around at a heavier weight. Earl is gonna come up and just dominate this man and beat this man up, bro.
let me catch this body real quick because I gotta go.
Please
I'm
do.
gonna I'm gonna use your own person.
Hypothetically,
Terrence Crawford versus Jeff Horn. That's it.
Murder.
what
Terrence Crawford
about
versus Jeff Horn. What you just said. That situation debunks that right there.
no, it
Terrence
don't,
Crawford
because
not
we're talking
yes it
about
hold
two
on.
different fighters.
Terrence Crawford came from 35 to 40 up to 47, who fought a guy who was a big welterweight, who fought a
Uh,
guy who
Terrence
beat
Crawford
an
got
elite
skill set
fighter
though.
in Manny
let
Pacquiao, had a one
Mark
belt, just like
watch the
Tony
killers do.
Harrison.
Watch the
Had
Yeah,
killers
had
but
do.
how many times
had,
haven't that happened? How
had
many
he
times
had
haven't
he
that
had
happened?
listen, we
Terrence
have
Crawford
fighters, we have fighters, right, that will go win a fight against a champion, get a belt, get a belt, hold the belt for one fight, lose the belt. Jeff Horn, pretty much almost the same
Oh
situation.
shit!
So
There you go.
so the difference
Hold on
was
a minute.
Terrence Crawford moving up to 147 to face Jeff Horn. He was an elite fighter who was in the top pound for pound fighter, who fought a guy who became a champion, right? Same situation. Earl Spence, top 3 pound for pound fighter, just like Terrence Crawford, moving up to fight a guy who's been stopped. On top of that, Jeff Horn was never stopped until he fought
Horn have
Terrence
been knocked
Crawford.
out 3 goddamn
can
times.
But
chime
my
in on
point
this?
is,
You
he
go
never
ahead,
even.
Mark.
By the time they fought, though, when Terrence Crawford fought him, Jeff Horn was undefeated. He'd never been stopped. Tony Harrison's been stopped multiple times.
By who?
Let me let me
Willie Nelson. What you mean by
let,
who?
let me
Jared
chime
Hurd, Jared Hurd.
let me chime in on that real
Go
quick
ahead.
though.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
All right, so the difference between elite and a nice fighter is this: Terrence Crawford has skill sets with an S. Errol has nice skill, but he got one motive.
Blasphemy.
One motive. And what I mean by that is Crawford, his the way he boxes, he's a true boxer. Errol is a boxer puncher. He ain't got no real lateral movement,
Huh.
no good head movement.
That's what I was gonna get
When
him
he
with.
when you get him on that wheel, he in danger. But the thing about it is he got that high guard. And the thing about it is he fights everybody he done fought has been stationary opponents. You ain't never seen Errol in the ring with somebody that actually move, uses his boxing IQ, uses his length, his ring IQ, lateral movement. You ain't never seen Errol fight nobody like that. Everybody that Errol done fought is stagnant and stationary. Now,
And
Crawford, on the other hand,
who has
moving up,
Crawford fought moving?
moving up, moving up. Hey, say that again?
Who has Crawford
Oh,
fought that was
what?
a mover?
That
Hold
was a
on. I
mover.
thought we couldn't use that. You know,
That
if
was
somebody says something, you bring the other guy up.
that was a mover. And I'm y'all Spence fan, y'all PPC lovers y'all gonna hate this Gamboa.
Bro, hey, so
Man, shoot yourself in the head, man.
Sean Porter didn't move around.
Hold on, wait.
Sean Porter didn't move around.
The one thing about Sean Porter, you gotta remember Sean Porter, his whole style is bully,
Mm-hmm.
bull rush. He showed in this fight with Errol Spence that all you gotta do is turn them, stay on the inside, turn them. But that ain't TC can do that, but that ain't TC whole thing. You know what I'm saying? His thing is keep you on the outside. If he got to get in the inside with you, defense, catch you while you throwing. The same thing. That's something that Errol ain't had. But TC done been in the
Bro, can
ring
we
with
stop this blasphemy, please, my brother?
he done been in the ring with
Blasphemy, man.
the same type of people that move like him. Lundy was
That's
a
not
mover.
fact.
Lundy was a mover.
So did Earl box Mikey Garcia?
Errol, look, Mikey
No,
Garcia was stagnant.
That's stagnant. Oh my God.
no, he didn't box Mikey Garcia.
So
was
he
Oh
didn't.
my
stationary.
God.
Did
Errol was 5 times. He didn't have to. He didn't have to just stand there and shoot the shit with Mikey. That was the fight that Errol knew he could just. All right, I'm gonna try to show some boxing skill, cause I ain't gotta
Try.
do much. I
He
ain't gotta
gonna
do
try.
much to beat Mikey.
you gonna try?
Bro, who is this talking, bro?
Well, all right. Shout out to
Hey,
Money
did
Brown.
you
Money
just
Brown.
get?
I know you ready to
Where
step
money
in.
at? Money
Shout
at?
out to
You on the
Money,
couch
but
with the
Money.
goon now, baby. You not out there with your people. That's you know what I'm saying. You here now, bro. So I hope you hold your own the
Hey,
same way you
hey,
hold it on your
hey,
show.
Goon, did you peep how John G? Hey, Mark, did you peep how John G left out, came back with money like that's gonna help her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
John G went and
Oh
got money.
shit.
You know
First
they
of all,
they squadding up
first of
right
all,
now. They
Yeah,
listen,
squadding
they're
up.
We've
trying to
been,
like I
squad up
we've
said,
been
right
looking
now.
for money about 2 months, bro. But that's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
story.
But
now,
We
Money,
got him
you
now.
better
now,
behave yourself over here, because guess what? We'll mute you
hey,
just like you did me over there. So you and John
I'm
G,
okay with
shut
being
your
muted.
mouth. You do what we say do over here.
I'm okay with being muted, baby.
Hey,
You say something, I'm muting you.
I ain't
Mikey
gonna run
Go
like a little
ahead, money.
girl.
Going to cook, bro. Go ahead.
Mikey had pillar fist against Arrow, man.
Oh man, that was
Uh-huh.
mess up. This
Oh
man want to say
shit!
Mikey had pellet fence against Earl,
He
right?
couldn't do
But
that
then
So
with
Pillar
Arrow,
now,
Fan
man. We
gave
do
Hey,
that.
hold
Y'all
on,
do
hold
that.
on.
he just gave
Y'all do
Was
Bud
that.
people not was people
credit for the Gamboa though.
Come
Not
on,
even
was
but
even
people
you
was
gotta think
people
about
not
this.
Y'all
You
do.
gotta
choosing
think
to
about
Y'all
this.
fight
You
never
gotta
give
think
anyway?
about
Bud
this.
credit for that.
all right. So now
Was
this is the
people
thing. Now, see, people like to say little Mikey and Mikey come from a little weight class, just like Bud come from a little weight class, but it ain't little Bud, right?
facts.
Now we can look at the same people Bud fought, and we could arguably say Mikey can beat them all as well, right? Y'all might say, "Oh no." If you get Mikey
You,
Garcia that's on this shit, the same Mikey Garcia that came up
you
to
think
fought
Mikey
Earl
gonna beat Jeff
Spence.
Horn?
Listen, yes, I do think Mikey gonna
Facts.
beat Jeff Horn.
Oh
I think the
my
one that give him problem is
Here
Sean
we go
Porter.
with this emotional
But
shit.
now it's emotional, right? Because I said Mikey gonna beat Jeff Horn, right?
I'll mute you
What
if
what the fuck? What
if
the
you
fuck is
different
a
with me.
Jeff
I'll
Horn?
mute you.
What the fuck is a Jeff Horn? Let's be honest here, y'all. What the fuck is a Jeff Horn?
Talk your
Let's
shit,
be
money.
real.
Go ahead, bro.
Let's be real now. Right now, respect to him, he beat Manny Pacquiao, but I still got my whole um post fight interview up after that, where I thought Manny Pacquiao won and Jeff Horn did his thing over there, but
I
he
thought
didn't
he
win that
lost.
fight, right? Now,
I thought Manny
Crawford
won.
I
Crawford
thought
came and
Manny
did his
lost that
thing and
fight.
beat him, right? He came and did his thing. But when we look at Mikey Garcia, y'all act like Mikey ain't a 4 division world champion, right? Like Mikey ain't
Mm.
was slugging shit down when he went at the
On
smaller weight classes. Then
on the pound for pound
Mikey
list.
on the
Hey,
pound for
look, well,
pound,
can,
Mikey
hey, look,
beat
look, but money.
Mikey
Can I
hold
jumped two
on.
pause
weight
you on
I
that?
want to
classes to
say
fight
this.
Arrow, man.
Mikey
Hold on,
beat
money. Hey,
no
money.
Mikey
Can I
jump. Well,
pause you
go ahead.
and then and just go 1 second? The same thing you saying is what I said about Gunboy was all of that, and y'all trashed that victory. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Negative. You never heard me trash Yuri Yoko's Gamboa ever in your life, right?
What?
You
Yeah,
No, you
never heard
never
me
did.
trash Yuri
What?
Yoko's Gamboa
he
ever in your life.
Mm,
I
When
wish I
When
when
your
had
when
the
name is
receipts
mentioned,
on
when
first
your
of
hand.
name is
all,
mentioned, y'all shit on that man.
lying
I
ass
wish
I,
I
mouth.
had the
hey, I,
receipts
First
on
of
hand.
all,
hey, I don't
when it
shit
comes,
on him.
First of all, when it come to Yurioka's Gamboa and Turnbull Crawford when they fought, right? Gamboa was with 50 Cent,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
A
was
year
nervous.
layoff.
I was nervous. It doesn't matter about that. We got to understand they sparred each other so they knew one another. Yeah, whoever talked about them sparring, none of you motherfuckers, right? So they sparred each other so they knew each other a little bit, right? So when they were starting out fight, of course Gamboa gonna have some success, and it had me a little nervous in the beginning because Gamboa
I
was
picked
having
Gamboa
success
that fight.
in that fight. Gamboa was having success in the fight, and it had me there. I'm like, goddamn, TC, bro, they finna say you ain't what you really is, this, that, and the third, and then Bud Switch Southpaw started turning his ass up. That was the best Yurioka's Gamboa at that time. I always give Bud credit. I don't sit
Hey,
up
look,
here
well, you made me
and
wonder
take
Hey,
shit
let,
too,
away
let me
bro.
from
throw this
Bud
in
Every
there
for
right
time that
quick.
Gamboa,
name was
bro.
mentioned, niggas laugh, and I'm like, y'all
Let,
must didn't know who
Yeah,
Gamboa was.
let me
yeah,
throw
but
this in there right
not me.
quick.
Listen, Gamboa is my favorite Cuban fighter. They all listen. Y'all gotta understand when Gamboa and Rigondeaux, and it was a heavyweight Cuban that all came over at the same time.
Yep.
Laurie came before them, so I
Yep.
know the history of what's going on with Gamboa and things. And my little brother is a Rigondeaux fan, and we used to always argue who was the best, bro. So I don't listen to niggas, bro. That's the thing. I keep the same energy everywhere. So it's
See,
not about me. It's not
AJ, is you
about me
listening to your
discrediting,
brother
bro.
talk?
Yeah,
Right?
You
because he
listening to
kicking
your
Listen,
some
brother
real
talk,
shit right
AJ?
now.
hold on,
Niggas
hold
did
on.
AJ,
not know who Gamboa was and what he had
Exactly,
done,
bro.
bro.
So this is
AJ was
not
the
this is
first
not
one to say, but he gave Gamboa all that credit. Now, AJ, listen to
No,
what
that's
Money
not what
telling
I
you.
said. I just said
no,
how
wait a
he
minute.
tried to shit on Mikey,
On
but
Mikey,
gave
but gay
Terrence
Gamboa. Exactly,
credit
bro.
for Gamboa.
Exactly. So when it come down
Hey
to
yo,
my, I'm just setting the stage on
the reason
who
why I
Mikey
shitted
gonna
on that,
see.
the
Hold
reason
on,
why I
bro.
shitted on
Hold
that
on,
fight, my
bro.
bad,
Hold
my
on,
bad,
bro. Hold on.
my bad.
I'm just setting the stage on who Mikey Garcia is so people can stop trying to shit on talking about little Mikey. But they both come from smaller weight class. So if you're gonna say it's little Mikey, then you gotta say it's little Bud as well. But at the end of the
See,
day, when we're looking at the competition, bro,
What?
and people keep
Hold on,
saying,
Money.
hold
Stop it.
on,
We
bro.
can't
Hold
call
on,
TC
bro.
little
Hold
TC.
on, bro.
TC up here
Hold on.
knocking people out at
You
147.
little Drake.
He
You little Drake.
knocking
So
people out at
little Drake, just
147. How you gonna call him?
sit back, little Drake, aka
How
Trader
you gonna
Joe.
call him little Bud if he
Trader
knocking
Joe.
out people at
Sit back,
147?
little Drake, aka Trader Joe. Sit back, little
Oh,
Trader
wait a minute,
Joe.
Monty. What's this Trader Joe shit? I heard you say it earlier, man.
Um, the universe just bring me things like y'all know it's a store called Trader Joe's, right? We know
Yeah.
Drico name is Joe, right? So he
Oh
Trader
shit.
Joe. He
Draco
switched
name
up
is
on Earl Spence.
Drico.
Um, I seen Joe on your chain before. Am I right? Am I wrong? So when I
Oh
seen
You
Joe,
see, no. You seen Joski Love
whiskey.
well,
on my
I
chain.
seen when
Okay,
I
let's
seen
call
Joeski
it,
Love,
baby.
I still seen Joe. So it's still Joe at the end of the day. Trader
Okay,
Joe, my boy. Trader Joe. So
okay.
now
Ah,
You
when
like
we
yeah.
that
looking at
chain?
what I love it, bro. That motherfucker nice.
It
When
just cost
when
24,000, man.
when we looking at Earl Spence, bro, and when they want to say Earl Spence don't got defense, they want to say like Turnbull Crawford. Crawford defense is not better than Earl's, bro. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
Why do you
Crawford
say
you
that?
Crawford
Why do you
got
say that?
legs. Crawford can use his legs sometimes. But when you talking about Tim right there, look out Crawford get hit by everybody he fight.
Boy, I beg to differ
Like
They
because
both
hold
get
Porter
on,
was
hit.
let me
hitting
say
Earl with
this.
everything but the kitchen sink.
Let me say this,
They
bro.
both get hit.
Crawford got hit by motherfucking Thomas Delorme. Crawford got hit by motherfucking Henry Hank Lundy. Crawford got hit by Mean Machine. Crawford got hit by motherfucking Benavidez. Crawford got hit by Sean Porter. Come on, keep it real.
He
He
got hit
got
by
hit by
David.
Every fight
everybody,
them
bro.
niggas get hit, bro.
He got
He
hit
got
by
hit by
David.
everybody. That's what I'm saying. So when we looking at the situation, let's not make like his defense is up to par like he just a motherfucking Shakur Stevenson, bro. It's not. It's
Well, let's
not.
not. We can't say that about Earl either.
Now, first of all, I think Earl got better defense, right?
Of
Why?
course
Oh
you do.
God.
Now,
Why?
I
so
Why
think
though?
they
so
agree. They agree.
so okay,
But
this is my
why?
opinion. You got yours. Oh, because when Earl fight, bro, Earl got the high guard. If y'all go look at Earl Spence, bro, Earl Spence make cats move, his head be in their fucking chest, and he make even at the Sean Porter fight, bro. Go look at my dog, man. This dude he ain't
He
got
ain't
no
look so
dog.
good after that
Look,
Man,
fight.
look,
His face
Porter was
wise, he didn't
smacking
listen
look
him
to
so
me.
good
around,
after that
man.
fight.
Listen to me. He ain't got no
His
dog
face
in the
didn't look
race.
so good after that
Listen,
fight.
bro. He ain't got no dog in the race. Go look at my guy. Man, what's my dog name? He broke the whole fight down. And y'all go see Earl Spence defense. Y'all go see Sean Porter missing a lot of fucking punches in that
He
fight.
wasn't
And you
missing
gonna
that much
see,
because Earl Spence's whole
hey,
face was swole.
You seen
listen,
that
man.
head?
Like I said,
Yes.
bro. Go look at. I'm gonna find a video to send to you. So now,
Nigga look like Willie Lump Lump coming up out that
Earl
fight, man.
Spence got better defensive turns, Bud Crawford. Then when my man sit up there and said, oh well, Earl don't have too many tools. He just eats this and that. And Crawford been fighting people that's moving. Crawford ain't fought nobody that moved, bro.
Mark, he coming
Nobody.
for you. I'ma stand back, Mark.
Nobody, bro. Crawford fought motherfuckers that's right there that's gonna fight as well. And they was trying to catch Crawford. That's why he was able to use his legs to get in and out on their ass, and then he'd turn it up on them, bro. So when we look at, and we gonna start at 4-7.
You ain't never seen Errol be able to do that though.
When you look at Jeff Horn, bro. When you look at Jeff Horn ain't no fucking mover. Amir Khan quit it. Amir Khan quit it. He got punched in the nuts. That shit didn't count, right?
Earl is a nut puncher himself.
Mean Machine, damn sure
Earl is a big nut puncher.
Mean Machine, cut it. Mean Machine ain't a fucking mover. Benavidez damn sure wasn't a mover. Sean Porter ain't a mover.
See, money, how you discredited?
Damn sure didn't move.
You discredited all the TC's wins.
That's not discredited, bro. I said they're not movers.
They don't move.
Hey, God damn.
Hey, you remember when he fought Delorme, right? Who came down and weight? Who was the bigger man in that fight?
Bro, Thomas Delorme is my guy. I interviewed Thomas Delorme. Crawford came up in weight. What you saying?
Right. Who came down and weight?
That's his first fight.
Who was the bigger man? Who they thought had more power?
Bro,
Delorme
was not a puncher like that, bro.
Bro, in the fight, they were saying, I can rewind the fight right now.
But Thomas Delorme was not a puncher like that.
You're not gonna be able to get. I guarantee you, this whole conversation with these two guys, John G.
What about British Prescott?
You're never gonna
what about
get
British Prescott?
to give TC any props.
Who was
British
Thomas
Prescott
Delorme?
was a fucking.
Who was they calling Thomas Delorme the next what? He was coming up. They want him to be the next who?
They wanted Delorme to be the next. Was it Tito?
Hell no, Cotto.
Yeah.
I know all about Thomas Delorme, man. You feel me? So, British Prescott is what made Terrence Crawford, bro. We know about him knocking down Amir Khan. But that fight, listen, y'all want to go all the way back to British Prescott, bro.
Yeah, I was right there with it already. That was a puncher right there.
But that's what we do. We're going all the way back to British Prescott.
But
I mean, we could go back as far as the Olympics if you want to.
Hey, money, peep this though, right?
Shit, we might well go back
when Errol fought Lil Mikey. Lil Mikey was coming up 2 weight classes, bro.
Lil Mikey came up 1 weight class.
It was 1 weight class.
He had a belt at 140.
He fought at 140 once, went back down to 135.
No, he didn't fight at
135. He said, I want to try.
Hold on, wait a minute. You just sat up here and lied right in our face, my brother.
Come on now.
What happened?
You sure? Sure about that?
You want to bet 500? God damn.
He fought one fight. He fought one fight. It was at 140.
He went back down to 135, and he said, "You know what? I want to go up and try myself. I want to try to be great. I want to go fight Errol Spence." And Errol Spence said, "You know what?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me out? Negative, bro. So what?
Hey, who he go back and fight?
He fought Adrian Bronner. What weight class did he fight Adrian Bronner at?
140.
Where did he win the title at?
140.
Okay, so how did he fight at 140 once?
He fought Lipinets
Come on,
at
man.
140. Got the ring magazine.
Right. My bad.
Y'all dealing with a real one now, man. This ain't no game right now.
My
Cooking, bro.
So when we look at that Mikey Garcia, bro, he fought twice at 140. He beat Lipinets, a world champion. Lipinets was a bad motherfucker at 140. Right? He went down, then he beat Robert Easter. Then he came back up because he went down to beat Robert Easter. Then he came to 147 to fight Earl Spence.
Right. So he jumped 2 weight class.
No, but he already fought at 140.
Come on, bro.
So
He jumped 2 weight classes.
A man who jumped 2 weight classes with Adrian Bronner, who never fought at 140, and he went straight up and fought
Paulie. He fought Paulie.
Went up and fought Paulie and fought Madonna. That's what you call jumping weight classes, bro. Mikey already fought at 140 twice. He was a champion at 140, my boy. So how can you go up 2 weight classes?
Money. I got a question for you and John G. And I'm sorry, I don't want to change the subject, man. But I got a question for you. What the fuck is y'all beef with AB?
Ain't no beef with AB. This is my thing. Hold on. Let me say, no, this is the real thing about Adrian Bronner. This is my thing. This is not just Adrian. This can be anybody, fam. When you sit, and we all know Adrian Bronner right now, right, is at the end of his career, right? And I'm happy that he got I'm happy that he got is that my shit, y'all? Somebody else?
I think it's yours, bro.
I'm happy that he got the 3-fight deal. I'm happy that he got the 3-fight deal and he getting his money, my boy. My problem with Adrian Broner is why is you sitting up here lying on PBC
Art
when
man
you
in the
know
building.
Al
Go
Heyman
Art, man.
did everything to look out for you, bro. We all know AB fucked up so many times. We all know AB had X amount of opportunities, bro. AB had better opportunities than a lot of motherfuckers at PBC. AB got a Manny Pacquiao fight, a Sean Porter fight,
Yeah.
Marcos Madonna fight. Who else he faced at that bitch? And he
Shit,
lost them
Mike.
all, bro. Mikey Garcia, bro. He got all these fights, fam. Those are big money fights, bro. And you lost them all.
And the nigga
You
threw
Hold
lost
three
them all,
punches in
right?
all of them.
So
Hold
then,
on.
so no, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. So then you go out here, right? And then Al Heyman try to put you on other fights that you renege in, right? He said it out his own mouth. I took 2 years off after the Manny Pacquiao fight because I needed a break. I've been boxing for so long, right? So then he come back, AB, out of shape, doing everything he want to do. These people come back and try to put him in position. You understand what I'm saying? He mad about who he fit to face coming back, bro. They went and dug a motherfucker up from Spain to try to make AB look good, and he still really lost that fight,
Damn.
right?
Yeah.
And then they get the same motherfucker to Gary Antoine Russell, and he go out there and run through that motherfucker like he wet tissue, bro. Then they come back and they try to give him look. Then they come back, they give him they come back and get a boy the fight that he just pulled out of, right?
Oh yeah,
Figueroa
and
fight.
he got beat. He got
Hey,
beat.
He ain't fighting.
no,
Now
he
check
didn't
this out.
fight.
Check
He
this
pulled
out.
out.
Check this out. Check this out now.
I
Here I
thought
come
that
to
was the
one.
last fight.
No, we talking about he was my
The
boy too,
Figueroa
man.
fight where
The
Lipton did a
Figueroa
fight.
fight. The Figueroa fight.
Figueroa, yeah.
Figueroa, that's what I'm talking
Figueroa coming out for motherfucker. He was a drunk. No disrespect to him. He got mental issues. They bringing you to fight this dude, bro. Your fat ass can't get in shape, and you step here and you lie and say that it's mental health issues, bro. It's not. Check this out, Drake. You say
Hey, how
it's
you know
mental
that
health
though?
issues, bro. Because this, watch
Yeah,
this now. This,
yeah.
watch this.
Lot of opinion
So,
going on now, money.
so he come back. Let me finish my thoughts, man. You say what is the beef? I'm telling you, it ain't no beef. I'm telling you what I see. So you say it's mental health issues. When we see your motherfucking belly is still over your motherfucking, it's still big as a fuck when you doing an interview. You get mad because you say, "Oh, Floyd ain't never did no fucking interview on no fucking internet." Ain't nobody, everybody been doing fucking interviews over the internet because of Corona. But you had your fat pot belly ass out for so long, you ain't paying attention because you think people owed you something, bro. AB don't want to take responsibilities for his own fuck ups, bro. You want to keep pointing the finger at everybody. Oh, big bro Floyd, if I was him, I would have said, you deserve this, big bro. We go fight, get 100 mil. Oh, Al Heyman don't want to keep me busy. Oh, Showtime is this. Oh,
He
then
ain't the
nobody
only one
called me.
talking about it though.
Then nobody called and congratulate me when I got my deal. You're a grown ass man with kids, bro. Man the
So
fuck up, bro.
Hey,
So
so
now,
Mark,
my
let me
let me
add
finish
this
this.
on to
Let me
what you
finish
said.
this, and y'all can go, bro. Let me finish this. Now, the Figueroa fight you pull out of, Figueroa get pissed off because he really going through mental health issues. So now he get the deal with BLK Prime, right? Salute to him. Get your money, bro. But now you want to come out and make it as if Al Heyman them did you so wrong, they did you so dirty, right? You're talking about, oh, you only get your money 6 months down the line. Oh, but with BLK Prime, you're going to get your money on Monday. AB, you did one fucking pay-per-view with Manny Pacquiao. And I would bet my fucking life that you don't outsell that pay-per-view that you did with Manny Pacquiao. So if you
Yeah.
with a new network with BLK Prime, who ain't finna do that many numbers, of course, you can tally that shit up and pay you on Monday. But when you fighting a Manny Pacquiao, a global fucking motherfucking champion, right, a global icon, you get motherfuckers from all around the country pressing that red button about the pay-per-view. So you have to wait for the numbers to come in.
You gotta
But when
wait
you got but when you got that check, I bet you was A-okay when that motherfucking check came in the mail.
money. You
I
gotta
bet you that.
you gotta wait 6 months. I don't agree with 50% of what you
Hey,
said, man.
Monty, can you go in and come back, bro?
Oh, that's my shit. That's my
I
shit.
think it
That's
is.
okay, my bad, bro.
Yeah, I'll bring it back in.
Hey, Draco, what you don't agree with?
I don't agree with none of that. How y'all get on the bandwagon because y'all can say that about AB now. Y'all wasn't saying that 6 months ago. Y'all wasn't saying that last year about AB. You see what I'm
Maybe it
saying?
was.
Hey, but we actually was. We actually was.
Hold on, brother. Last year he was the can man. Y'all trying to discredit what AB is because of what he's saying about a fighter on that side that y'all like, bro. That's not right. AB still is in the record books. AB still is the youngest
Yeah.
man for division champ. He's still that, bro. So we cannot discredit AB for what he's saying now just because he said it about somebody that y'all don't approve of. And we can't say it's just AB because of this right here. He's doing this because y'all said it about Tarver. Y'all said it about Lennox Lewis. Y'all said it about
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard. Y'all say about anybody that has something good
Rest of shit.
about TC, bro. So we can't just say this is just focused on AB, bro, because we know it's not. It's against any and everybody that say something negative about PBC, broke ass, and or
Hey, so is
Hey,
PBC
Drake,
broke?
go out and come back in. It might be you,
Hold
bro.
on. Is PBC broke? Are they saying PBC broke? Or are they saying Showtime broke?
PBC is broke, bro. And I put up the evidence.
How is PBC broke?
Shareholders said that they have zero return on their investments. So if their shareholders, which I put on Facebook, says that it's a zero return on their holdings, what do that mean, bro?
Bro,
Hey, ain't they up
what
for
do you,
sale?
hold on. You said the shareholders said this?
Shareholders said that there was a zero return on PBC.
What shareholders?
I posted
I didn't see that.
we can't get away with that over here. See what I'm saying? I post
Yeah,
every
I didn't see that. But if
look. So before you challenge me, you put up something that says
hey, so if they're broke, but they got money to pay Canelo 50 million.
they pay
That's early in the year, though. They
Hold
ain't had the
on.
money to pay Bud and EJ at all.
No. See, I just went over that. They had the money. They had the money to pay
Somebody's
EJ.
shit is echoing bad.
Yeah, it is. But I think that's Drico.
Drake. Yup.
Yeah, that's
Yup.
Drake. Hey,
That's Drake.
look. I just
That
went over
bad
that.
ass Wi-Fi.
Hey,
Go
I
ahead and
just
cook,
went
bro.
over that.
Say it
PBC
again. I ain't even hear you. I couldn't even hardly hear with that shit.
PBC had the money to put up that upfront for EJ. Chance Crawford didn't have a major promotional company to put up his
Right.
guarantee.
Right.
So
Right.
PBC had the money. They making it seem like PBC didn't have the money to pay both fighters. That's not how it go. Usually Showtime will put up the money sometimes because that's the major network that the fight was gonna be on. They'll put up the guaranteed money.
But I don't think they had enough that late in the year for both of them, though, bro. Because think about it. But like you just said, didn't have no promotional company, so PBC would go basically have the rights to that shit.
No,
So they would have to pay both
not
fighters.
PBC. Not PBC. Showtime was gonna have it.
And Showtime didn't want to deal with MTK Global, right?
Yeah,
Well,
see,
they wouldn't fuck with them at all. They wouldn't fuck with them at all.
Showtime. Look, they ain't finna give no other major network
That fight.
access to get money, split money with them. What's the profit in that? What's the point of doing that?
Well,
Right.
it's like this, John G. When I always said, I've been saying this for 2 years, that PBC will slowly be reduced to the middleman, and that's exactly what they are now. And if you see Earl is he don't sit with the Showtime. I mean the PBC execs. He sit with the Showtime execs because he know where that money coming from, bro. He
Right.
knows that PBC is just who he signed to, and that's who he has to answer to because
So
those are his bosses. But he
What?
knows who he get that check from.
so
Period.
is
Point blank.
Al the advisor or is he?
Hey, that Drico, that's so far from the
What's up,
truth,
Trey?
bruh. That's so far from the
What's the
truth.
word?
They work for EJ, not the other way around. And the money
Who worked for EJ, bro?
a
If they work,
PBC.
That
PBC works for EJ. They promote EJ. The
so you
money
said
come. Hold up. The money comes from when they get paid. It don't come from PBC. It comes from the network. It comes from Showtime. Stephen
that's what I just
Espinoza.
said, bro.
so you
Yeah,
so you
That's what
saying
I just said.
so you saying Errol
but
turned
not.
down that
Hey,
25 mil?
Right. Let him finish
yeah.
talking. Let him finish
Oh,
talking.
go ahead, man. Go ahead, Drake.
You feel me, Drake?
Hey, don't. I'm trying to tell you, don't say nothing. Let him finish talking.
I
But
would have turned it down too
why would you?
because we don't know where it's coming from.
What? All
We
right.
don't know where it's coming from, and like he
Al
said,
knew. Al knew.
Al said, why would you put a cap on yourself? Just like he said, that you talking about 25 mil, y'all can make 50 mil a piece.
Hey,
You never know.
you put a cap on yourself because it's cold outside.
It's coming from the same nigga. Drico said that was a $200 million fight.
I stand by that.
Shit, what 35% of 200 million?
This is another thing, bro. We ain't fit to break our loyalty that we got with network companies because you bring up somebody that we ain't never did business with. That ain't how shit go.
They could have fought on Showtime.
bro.
Who
If
said
they
they?
would
Who
have,
said they couldn't fought on Showtime? Who said
hey,
they couldn't fought on
this is
Showtime?
this is why. If somebody is putting in 50 million a piece, guaranteed they want their motherfucking return investment. They want their return investment. Ain't
But
nobody
who?
putting up no 25 million a piece and gonna allow them to do the show on Showtime where
Exactly.
every
Why
goddamn
not?
time
All
they
they
Well,
gotta
cut.
do
Because
is all they gotta
this the
do is
thing.
deal
Well,
with them.
this the thing, John
listen.
G. This the thing, John. When you dealing with PBC and Al Heyman, y'all got to understand. Al Heyman has a contract with Fox and Showtime, right? So when Terrence Crawford came over to the PBC, you're doing business with PBC or nothing. That's why Al Heyman already told him, "I'm not letting nobody else touch this fight." What
He did
Crawford
say
did,
that. Yep, he
Crawford
did
went
say
out
that.
and started shopping the fight himself because he said out his own mouth he only felt like Al Heyman had Earl Spence's best interest, right? So when
Right.
he said when you
What
say
you
things
do?
like that, well, listen, that's of course because that is my fighter. So that's why you go put your team together. And Terrence Crawford said out his own mouth, "I have a strong team." Earl Spence said, "You do, right? You do got a strong team, and we gave you everything you asked for. So if you got everything you asked for, bro, there's nothing else to talk about." People like to
Hey,
say, "Well, what about the no guarantee?" He agreed to it, bro. Earl Spence agreed to it. There's nothing
money,
else to be talked about.
money. I want to ask you one thing. Remember after the TC fight with Porter, right? Remember they asked Errol. They was like, so TC he a free agent now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all gonna do? What's next? Errol said this. He said, "Let's get this money." Ducked his head and went out. Why not get the
Listen,
money?
listen.
Well,
Hey,
so
hold
You
on,
what?
y'all.
you
Hey,
saying why
Poor,
not
you
get the
gotta
money?
accept your microphone if you want to get in.
Listen, you saying why not get the money, right? The money was right there with PBC and what they was doing, fam. Earl didn't say let's get this money for you to go out and play my manager and play my promoter. Terrence Crawford
Money.
is let me finish, Drake.
He a
Yeah,
free agent.
Terrence Crawford is not Earl Spence manager nor Earl Spence promoter, right? So when you go
money.
out there and you saying you shopping the fight, now you don't speak for me, bro. You don't speak. And then second of
M-
all, you saying 25-25 when this is not a 50-50 fight. We got to be realistic, family. So if it's
Who
50
said that
minutes,
it wasn't who said it was a 50-50
if
fight?
it,
See, money, y'all be
listen,
creating your own
okay,
Narrative.
narratives
okay,
and
okay, okay.
arguments.
Wait a minute. So if this now Bills, what am I doing my reset,
I hear
bro?
you. I hear you. Go
Now
ahead.
Maurice, now if a motherfucker come to you, right, and say I got 50 million on the table, you get 25, I get 25. Could you please tell me what is that, please?
You said, can I please
Half,
tell you what?
50-50.
If I come to the table, right, and I come to you and say, all right, Bibbs, and you know you deserve more money, I say, okay, Bibbs, I went and got a month for they finna give us a deal for $50 million. I'm gonna get 25 and you get 25. Is that not a 50-50 or not?
Peep
Yeah,
though me.
it
Peep
is.
peep
Yeah,
Is
peep
that
though
not
money.
50-50
Peep
or
though
not? Come
money.
on,
Peep though
bro.
money. He
yeah,
ain't talking
yeah.
about pay-per-view. He ain't talking about pay-per-view revenue. He talking about upfront money.
Bro, listen.
He
Yeah.
talking
They
about
don't know
money
nothing
that's
about
that's
Listen,
guarantees.
man, stop it, Draco, with all that corny shit.
You
Listen
don't.
now, listen
You don't
now,
know nothing
listen,
about
listen.
guarantees because if you did, you wouldn't be on here saying Terrence Crawford was
Bro.
wrong for going to get that guaranteed 10 million.
First of all, when did I ever say he was wrong?
You said he skipped out the
Right?
back door.
He ran out the back door. Fuck skipping, he
ran.
ran. You understand what I'm
Okay
saying?
then.
But
So
he
Okay
just
then.
did
this
the
what it
car
is.
He
stuff.
jumped out the
And Al
back
This
door.
what
Spencer
it
skipped
is.
the car
You
He
don't
stuff.
you
flew out
don't
the
Man,
sit
that nigga
back
hit a
door.
front
He
flip
leaped.
at that
listen,
motherfucker.
you don't sit and
Damn.
negotiate with this fucking company, bro, and don't get them no fucking closure when you've been negotiating with them for
He
almost
don't
over
owe
6
Nigga,
them no
months,
I would
bro.
have
closure,
I would have
money.
You keep
That nigga
saying they
moonwalked.
don't
don't
owe the
If I was
closure.
if I was TC, I would have moonwalked out of that
Listen,
bullshit ass deal they tried to
listen.
scoop me.
Y'all want to say it's bullshit, this, that, and third, but he agreed to it,
Yeah, he
right?
and
All
he
right.
also
So
said
you
he
see, you
also
see, you see,
said
He
even
did
my
agree to
lawyer
it,
you
bro.
see, you see,
That was
you
no
see how
day
y'all
one
trying
even
to.
my
contract though.
lawyer said you getting fucked in this
So
deal
how could his lawyers tell him he getting fucked in the deal, but his lawyers told Blue Blood we
because he
going
want
forward with the
because he
deal,
ready
right?
to fight.
Huh? How could wait a minute, hold on. And where did I never heard him say his lawyer said he getting fucked in the deal? Could you
You
please show me
didn't?
that?
Money.
Yes,
Where,
show
We
me
where,
that.
where that come from?
listen. He don't have to say it. TC just showed you because he walked out on him.
Man,
He
nah,
So he
nah,
said
don't
he
have
nah.
to.
said it in he
Now,
said it
now, now you want to
in
kiss
his
his ass now.
Instagram live. He said that he
Well,
said my
show
lawyers
me.
even told me you getting fucked in this
I
deal.
never heard him say his lawyer said he getting fucked. That's a lie,
Me
bro.
either. I
That's
That's
bull.
never
a
heard
lie,
it
Hey,
bro. He
hey,
either.
just
run
making
it
up
back.
shit like
Go
Draco,
go
bro.
go pull it back up. The receipt right there
No,
for you to
no, you go
watch.
pull it up and you show us. You the one saying that he said the lawyer said the lawyer told him that.
Hey, Travion, what
Now,
Travion at?
now, when we looking
I
at it
think he
this way,
left.
Trevion sitting back.
you talking
I'm
about
tri-
What's
Trevion,
good?
nigga.
Trey
These
left.
are
Oh,
your
there you go.
words, nigga. Don't
Hey,
swing for no Trevion, nigga.
hey
These are no,
did Bud not say
These are your
my
words.
Let him
my
talk, Monty.
lawyers
Let him
even
go. Let
told
him go.
me The Bud say my lawyers even told me that I was getting fucked in this deal,
Hey,
but I
Keon,
wasn't
come
worried
on
about
on,
it.
bro.
He was ready to get the fight on.
Now
Did
let
he
Trevion.
not say
Now
that in
let
his line?
Trevion
In the
lie.
Shout out to
PVC,
everything boxing.
in a couple of PVC
Yeah,
fighters that I came
yeah.
to, they
Yeah, he said
all
that. He
told
was getting fucked.
Let him
because
Trevion,
talk.
so
What
Alvin
you
on
say?
bullshit.
Trevion, so you gonna sit up here and agree with the shit that this man just said? Bud never said his lawyer said he was getting fucked and
Yes, he
nothing.
did,
Bro, he
bro.
said it in the
Hey,
video, bro.
pull up the
He
receipt.
said
Pull
it
it
in
up
the
then.
video, bro.
Pull
The
up the
video,
receipt.
bro. The video
Hold,
actually
wait, hold up, wait, hold on a minute, y'all. Y'all don't do this when Earl Spence fans get up there and do this now. So this is TC's nephew, so we got to treat him
I
with
don't
the
give a
same
fuck
Hold
about
respect.
on,
that being no
wait,
Listen,
TC
hold,
nephew, nigga.
Don't
You
put Trey in that hot water,
your
boy.
ass kissing
wait
ass
a
out
minute.
your
There's some hot water right there.
Get your ass kissing. Get your ass kissing ass up out of here.
Hold on, bro.
Get the
Y'all,
fuck out this
as soon
guard
as
dog ass nigga.
wait a minute, as soon
Man,
as
that's a
Earl,
grown ass man. Sit your
listen,
guard
as
dog ass
soon
back,
as
man.
listen, bro, as soon as Earl Spence dog bark on your channel, nigga, you want motherfuckers to be quiet.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to go.
Talk that shit, Drake.
this is
Talk that
TC
shit, Drake.
nephew ass
No.
up out of here.
Hey, money. Welcome to this side, brother. Welcome to this
Yeah,
side. You ain't
Drake.
running nothing over here, nigga.
What have you done to
You ain't running
intimidate?
nothing over
Wait
here,
a minute.
bro. Sit
What have
back
you
or
done
get
to
muted.
intimidate? What
Sit
have you
back,
done to
money.
You gonna
intimidate
get the
anything?
same
This
service.
What
hey,
have you
hey,
done to
money,
intimidate anything,
Hey,
nigga?
sit back.
You
hold
haven't
on.
intimidated
Sit
nothing, you ass
back.
kissing ass
Sit
nigga.
Hey,
back. You
This
hey,
is
gonna
Mark,
tell
TC
these
you
niggas
nephew.
listen,
is wild
This is
tonight,
TC.
bro.
Hold
It's
on.
on. It's lit.
sit back.
This is TC
It's
You know what I'm
nephew.
lit.
saying? Sit back.
This is the
This is
Man,
nephew.
you. Hey, hey,
soon as
Dante.
Earl's
Man,
This
listen,
nigga say
Earl,
this is
listen,
TC
listen, bro.
nephew right here. Nigga,
Earl
at the end of
lied.
the day.
Earl lied on it to these niggas, and these niggas ran with it. Earl say sign the contract. It was never a contract. It was a term sheet. He lied to
Right.
these niggas. These niggas went on for 2 weeks talking about sign their contract.
Contract.
It never
Sign the
was a contract.
contract.
Then they say Earl never lied. Earl ain't never lied.
My thing
Er-
is, even when they said the fight was gonna be quote
Look at
unquote
Drico Bay.
2023 in February, that nigga don't even look like he been training or nothing. That
At
nigga look like
all.
he a
Man, you
At
linebacker.
sit up
all.
here.
That
Hey,
nigga
hey,
is
hey,
in
Trevion,
fat camp for
Trevion,
real
hold on,
right
wait a minute.
now.
Trevion, you
He
sit
knew
up
That
here
that
nigga
and
shit
in
was
lying
fat
your
camp
happening,
for real
motherfucking
right
ass off,
now.
boy.
bruh. He
You
knew
lying
that
your
shit was
motherfucking
happening.
ass off, boy. You
He
seen
knew
Earl
that shit was
Spence. You
happening.
seen Earl Spence working out in the gym. Now you niggas
Boy,
gonna
that
sit up
Ben
nigga
here and
look
lie
like
like
Simmons.
that.
that nigga
Nigga,
like
it's
he
a
You
been eating
lying,
picture,
you
McDonald's
lying
bro.
on your
Oh,
every
motherfucking
day,
uncle.
all
every
day.
Look like fat,
day.
bro.
Trevion lying like his
Every
uncle.
day.
DJ
That
look
nigga
like
look
he's
Trevion
like
drinking
lying
again,
like
bro.
his
It's
McDonald's.
a
uncle.
Hey, we
picture,
could
Trevion
Start
right
of
here.
my
we could only.
drinking again, bro.
bro.
The
It's a
faggot looks like
picture,
he's
This
bro.
nigga
drinking again.
Trevion
Oh,
is
wait,
lying
this
like
our
his
brother
What he
from
uncle.
the
say?
UK. Let the brother
Bro,
from the
it's a
UK
This
talk.
picture,
nigga,
bro.
this nigga Trevion lying like his uncle and lying just like Drico Bay
Bro, it's a
motherfucking ass.
No, what
picture.
did Thor
You
just
niggas
say? What did
crazy.
Thor just
It
say?
is a picture. Did you see that nigga at the press
Bro, it
conference?
Lying,
looks like him
boy.
and
Man, that
Yellow
boy look
Beezy are
like
going in the
They
hot.
said it was
I'll be
Photoshop.
honest,
Photoshop.
bro. Him and
It's Photoshop.
Yellow Beezy are spinning the block. They got a case of beer in the back. They got
Yo,
lotion, and they're gonna
man.
party till 5 a.m., bro. I think that's what's going down. Yellow Beezy didn't want the fight, bro. Bud Crawford brought $50 million to the table.
Yo,
EJ's like, fuck that, bro. Let's fight for
Hey,
nothing, bro.
bro.
And that's
oh,
what it is, bro.
he back.
EJ has a history of this, bro.
Yo.
He said he's
He
taking the easy
back.
route. EJ's still on
Hey,
the easy route, bro. There's no
it was
contract on the
Drico Bay
date,
putting
bro.
up the
There was
50
no
million.
Hey,
there was no date
money.
on the
Don't
contract, bro.
don't
You
fall
No
niggas,
for it,
future script
money.
in the car,
you
bro.
Don't
niggas want
He's
to
fall
not
crack.
for it,
pumping yet.
money.
You niggas want to crack
He's not
jokes.
fighting
Hey,
until
Hey,
June, bro.
Hey,
hey,
It's been
money.
exposed.
hey,
Don't
go
fall
on
Yeah,
for
for
that's
it.
it
what y'all
tonight,
ain't
Goon.
gonna
Duck
Hey,
do.
his
one at
pride,
a
bro.
time, bro. We
hey,
can't
one
hear
at a
y'all.
time,
Yeah,
yo.
that's
My
what
bad.
y'all
People
ain't
are
gonna
hearing
do.
this
You
story.
niggas want to crack jokes. That's what
No,
y'all want to do.
that's him and you, bro.
Hey,
I'm just telling
money,
you, don't
money,
engage him, bro.
money.
Please,
Don't engage with him.
don't
I'm giving
engage
you
with
the
him, bro.
warning.
Man, who the fuck do y'all think he is? Like, what do y'all think this is? Like,
All
I
right,
don't
See,
know what.
y'all, what
hey,
y'all ain't
First of
gonna
all,
do, y'all ain't gonna,
first of all,
y'all is
I don't
not
know.
finna
I don't
team
know.
up on this nigga.
take your
Hey,
ass
hey,
in the hot
hey.
water then.
I don't know who you niggas think
Jump
y'all
your
is or
ass
the
in that
fuck y'all
pool
think
then,
y'all
nigga, in the
doing. You
deep
Right.
feel
end.
me?
Take your ass in that deep
Listen,
end.
Money,
listen,
don't
listen,
do it,
listen.
money. Don't
Bro,
do
y'all
it.
in the baby
Hey,
pool.
this the
Y'all in
Goon
the
telling you,
baby
stand
pool.
down.
Yeah.
Stand
Y'all in
down,
the
bro.
baby
Stand
pool
down.
saying don't come in that deep end.
Yeah, these
Don't
niggas
Then
want
come
to
in
sit up
there,
stop it.
here.
money.
These
Don't
niggas
That
do
want
it,
to
fifty.
say
money.
don't
Hey,
do it.
hey,
Don't Don't do what? I don't even know what the
Bro,
fuck
the
y'all
drunk.
talking about.
Bro,
You
why would
niggas
you
is
trust a
Don't
drunk sodomite,
engage
bro?
with him.
First of all.
Don't
Now,
Bro,
engage
why
go.
would you
with
We
trust a
him.
want to
drunk
listen. Y'all
sodomite,
let him
first
go.
of all? And secondly, bro, this guy said he's taking the easy route. When Crawford asked him where the fuck was the date on the
Hey,
contract,
Did
the
Bo
bitch
Mac? Did
started
Bo Mac
arguing
say?
back to Dana Boy
Hey,
on
Oh,
did Bo
Twitter.
did Crawford
We
say
got
the easy
both back
route?
on
Let him
record
talk. Let
Wait a
him
minute.
talk.
Did Bo
saying
Mac on
that
record
the
say the
We
easy
got
route?
uh,
Errol
Taking the
on
easy
record.
route?
money,
We
Hey,
got
money.
Errol
Bo
on
Mac
record.
on
and we
record
Hold on,
we
saying
y'all.
and
he
we
One at
got
a
taking the
both
easy
time.
back on
route. Yes
record
or
too.
no?
One at a time.
Was
Hold on.
Bo
Record
Mac
two
on
though.
record
Money.
saying he taking the easy
One at a
route?
time, bro. Let
Hey,
him go.
Goon,
Huh?
Let him
Goon,
go.
Why you
One at a
didn't take
time.
the
Was Bo
IBF
Mac
route?
on record saying he taking the easy route? Yes or
money,
no?
money. Let
Yes,
the
yes,
man
he was.
finish. Money.
Let him
You
finish,
ain't
though.
that
Okay then.
old.
We
Stop
let
Yeah,
you
why
talking
you
Money,
finish.
about a
didn't
Let him
take the
finish.
motherfucking easy
IBF
route.
route?
Stop
Why you
money,
talking
didn't
a
take the
motherfucking
IBF
easy
route to
route.
Let him
become a
finish.
Stop
Let him
talking
finish.
about
mandatory?
no fucking easy route.
Easy
Hey, let
What
him
we
route.
finish,
Come
talking
on,
bro.
about
bro.
right now?
Let
What
him
we
finish.
talking
Go ahead.
about
Go ahead,
right
Thor.
now?
Hey,
Go ahead,
Money, if you don't respect this man, I'm gonna mute you, Money.
Hey, I'm not worried about you, man.
You
You
gonna
just
have to
running your
mute
mouth.
all of us then because
You
I
just
ain't
running your mouth.
respecting him. I
Yeah,
ain't
you just
respecting him. You
this
gonna
ain't
have to
even
mute
drink.
all of us.
This ain't even Drinko channel. He just running his mouth.
Yeah,
Hey,
Drink Channel. It is
This,
Drink
this,
Channel,
oh,
bro.
this the
okay.
Trader Joe.
Yeah, that's my
Trader Joe
co-host,
channel.
bro. That's my co-host, bro.
Trader Joe ass nigga over here.
Hey,
Hey,
if we gonna
hey,
is we gonna all talk at the same time, or what? I mean, what are we doing here?
no,
What
No,
are
yeah.
we
I'm
Hey,
telling
doing?
let
hey,
Money. Money wanted to
I got
engage, so
one
go
thing.
ahead, bro.
I got one thing because my man inboxed me, man. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my man Joski Love, man. He got killed. That was my best
They
friend.
they
Shout
Shout
out,
out to
shout
they
out.
Josie
telling me
Love.
don't
He
do it.
died of gun violence in 2008. Shout out to him. That's what the necklace is for, Money. But go
Shout
Hey,
ahead.
out.
you still Trader Joe, motherfucker. At the end of the day, that's your name. Shit.
Damn.
But go
Go ahead.
ahead. Go
Let
ahead.
Thor cook, Money. Let Thor cook. Go ahead, Thor. He still on?
UK.
His flame
UK. Go
went
ahead and
out.
cook.
He
Man,
on.
ain't nobody from the motherfucking UK got no business in this goddamn conversation. First
That's
of
a
all,
lie.
you know what
We
I'm
Hold
talking
on,
Need
about?
them.
Keon.
We need
Everybody
Hey,
get to
all
talk
of
over here on
let
his
let
side,
let
bro. We
Terrence
let
Crawford
everybody
tell.
cook over
That's
here,
why
bro.
Terrence Crawford love the UK fans. He let
Yeah,
him
that's why
cook.
he talking about he want to fight Errol Spence in the UK.
Why not?
Come
Come
on,
on,
Come
bro.
on,
man.
Pee Wee.
Why
Come
He
on,
don't
not?
man.
fuck with
Let's
y'all niggas. That nigga Bud don't even fuck with
Hey,
y'all.
these niggas over
Hey
here
Trey,
don't even. These niggas,
Trey,
these
he
niggas
don't
over here
even
don't even
fuck with
support. They
Travion.
don't even
He
support
told
nobody.
Travion
Hey,
shut up
Goon.
and
Goon.
dribble.
Man,
Goon.
nigga, I didn't spend more money on fights than you ever seen in your motherfucking whole life,
Hey,
nigga.
Goon.
Don't come up on here talking about
Hey,
what
Goon.
niggas don't support.
They
Yeah.
so
Niggas
What are
don't
you
disrespectful, ain't
talking
support,
they?
bro.
about?
Come on, man. Arrow,
Goon.
arrow numbers, arrow pay-per-view numbers dropping every day, every
Hey,
fucking fight,
if
every
they
fight.
dropping, they still better than Terrence Crawford's.
Hey,
One of
here,
them.
hey, I tell you this,
One of them.
At least TC shit staying where it's at. EJ shit dropping
No.
lower
Nigga,
and
his shit
lower
is.
and lower
Hey, what
Oh
what
my
every
what
fight.
god.
what's staying where it's at? It's bullshit. That bullshit.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get some order. Let's get some law and order. The jokes and shit is over with. All right, here we
Word,
go.
word.
All right. Hey, Money, I'm going to let you
Yeah.
engage in Thor. If Thor ain't on here, then Keon, you jump on because you ain't had a chance to say nothing yet.
Oh, that's that nigga named Thor.
I think so. Yeah, he
Nigga
was on here
name
once before.
UK Thor, huh? So this nigga come
Yeah.
in talking about
Hey,
oh
Thor,
the
you
easy
still
route.
there?
Listen, this the thing, right?
I'm about
Y'all
to
some
X
stuck.
him out if he ain't on here.
This what it is, Bibbs. You know, you got a lot of stuck in the past ass Negroes, right? These niggas want to talk about, oh, he said the easy route, this and that. We all know when he said the easy route, he was saying we do more business over here easy than we do with motherfucking Top Rank. Y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. But they had all the top fighters, all the top welterweights over on the PBC side, just like the zone had all the top motherfucking middleweights, right? So it's like, okay, we got all the top welterweights over here. We're gonna go over this way and keep PBC afloat because we gotta keep PBC going. This is a well-oiled machine. Just like Bob Earn got to keep motherfucking Top Rank going. When he had Manny Pacquiao and Marquez and all that shit, Tim Bradley, he wasn't worried about no goddamn PBC because he had the top welterweights, right? So he was
Yeah,
doing
had
this
all the
thing.
belts over there.
So Al Haven them is doing the same thing. We gonna make this money over here. We go keep PBC afloat, right? Just like Floyd need motherfuckers over on Mayweather promotion. All he had was Tank. Oscar De La Hoya keep his shit in house. But then once Earl said, once I get the last belt, I'm coming for TC ass. He got the last belt. What did he do? Right after he got the third belt,
Then
Terrence
come
Crawford,
to the
I'm
table.
coming for that motherfucking scrap. Right? Start making shirts and all type of shit.
He ain't come
Then
to that table though.
then we come. What the fuck you mean they was at the table? He had
Speaking of them
Al Haven.
shirts,
Hold on.
speaking of them
Not
Al
shirts,
Haven.
we
Earl.
want
Simple as
Al
50.
damn,
Haven.
nigga.
Not
The
Damn,
Earl.
fight ain't
Draco. He just
happening.
told
Not
you. He
Earl.
just told you order in the court, Draco. So sit
Speaking of
your
them
ass back.
shirts, I'm at
So
home.
now,
Speaking of the shirts, we want 50%.
so now when we sit up here, right, and we at the table, right, Al Heyman doing business. Terrence Crawford told you motherfuckers he accepted everything. He got the transparency he was looking for. Why the fuck did he sign a contract, but he wanted to fight so bad? Huh?
This the point. Hey, let me reiterate on that. All right,
Go
They
ahead.
wanted to fight in
because they wanted to
2023.
fight in 2020 fucking three. Bud was ready to fight this year.
Listen,
Okay.
But
bro.
you know,
All right. Hold on. Hold on.
Earl got that
Hold
big
on.
ass
So,
belly and he ain't ready to fight.
I, tell me this. Hey, does it matter? This is
God
your
damn.
biggest payday you gonna make. This your biggest payday that you gonna make. Not only that, it's for
Both of
two
them, not
time.
just him. Both of them.
Right. What you
Both
Yeah,
trying to
both
say?
of
of
them.
them. Now, hold on, man. Look,
Nigga
not
got all
only
the
that,
stitches in the world.
not only that, this is a chance for you to become two-time undisputed. Let's say you won this fight. Let's say you win this fight. Now it's set up for you to make a third showcasing of go fight Jamel
Did you
Charlo.
forget it was? Did you forget it was a rematch clause and Earl still got the more off the
Bro, you
top of the
didn't
money?
see shit about no.
Right.
I don't want to hear
Oh,
nothing
okay.
about no rematch clause
Oh, okay.
because ain't nothing was
They ain't
brought
talking
up
about that,
about no
Trey.
fucking
Oh,
rematch.
okay.
They
Yo,
don't
bro,
want to
We
hear
I
that
want to
shit.
ask you guys
come on,
something.
Hey,
y'all.
bro,
That's
trust me,
made up
bro. I
shit.
know, bro. You can't
Yo,
argue with me. I know.
Man, bro,
yo,
Hey,
ain't
you
you the
crazy?
same?
yo, my
Ain't
Wi-Fi
you the
crashed.
same
Did
one
someone
You
that
can't
disrespect
said
me?
argue with
that
me. I
Terrence
know.
Crawford? Hold on.
Yo, I heard
Okay,
something
so
about
I'm
UK,
not gonna
bro.
argue
Did
with you.
someone
Ain't you
disrespect
the
me, bro?
same one that said? Hold on, Travion. Didn't
Yo,
you
my
Oh,
say
Wi-Fi
that?
is lagging, bro.
he's back.
Hey,
He's back.
Travion, didn't you say that Bud wasn't getting those 70, 65, 30? He was getting more than that.
At that
So,
point in time, yes, I did. At that point in
come
time,
on,
yes, I
bro.
did.
Come on, bro. It
At
wasn't
that
far.
point
It
in
wasn't
time,
that.
yes, I
He
It
did.
answered
wasn't
the
that far
question.
off.
Nigga, ain't nothing
It
At
changed
that
wasn't
at
that
point
that
in
point in
far.
time,
time.
yes,
What the
I
fuck you
did.
talking about? Ain't nothing changed in that point in time. That was still
Yeah.
in the last motherfucker we passed
Hey,
Pacquiao.
Money
At
I'm gonna
that
Brown,
tell
point
you
in
didn't
what
you,
time, yes,
bro?
changed.
I
Cut it out,
did.
bro.
Hey,
Money
what changed
Brown.
was Bud told you to shut your ass up. That would change. You putting our
Bro,
business
Bro,
out
this
there.
is,
Shut
No,
up,
you
you
just
bro,
nigga.
shut your
chatting.
ass up.
bro.
Shut up
EJ
and
just
dribble,
got into
nigga.
another car wreck, so the fight couldn't have happened in November because
Shut
the
up and
fat
dribble,
drunk
nigga.
flipped over another car, so they
Oh,
couldn't
get the
afford
fuck,
that fight
get
in
the
Hey,
June
fuck,
hey, hey,
apparently.
They
look,
couldn't
So
have
you
helped
might as
that
well
boy.
sign your
that fat
contract.
drunk, that fat
Might
drunk
as
scorny
well
would
ass
have
flip
nigga
this
still
up out of
car
got
here.
in the
Get that
again.
ring
corny
and
ass
beat
nigga
the
up out of
shit
here.
out
Bro,
that
the
fat
Stardom,
drunk
first of all, the Stardom
would have
didn't get in
Get
the
still
ring,
this
got
bro.
in
corny
the
ass
in the
nigga up
ring
out of
and
here.
beat the shit out of Terrence Crawford.
Look,
That
that's what
No,
I'm
it
fat
was
talking about.
drunk
Crawford beat
We
the
got a
fuck out
corny,
of
still
we
would
Spence,
got
have
a
got in
bro.
the
corny
ring
UK
and beat the
ass
shit
nigga.
All
out of
right, look,
Spence.
We
one at
got
a
a
time.
corny UK
Hey,
ass
hey,
nigga trying to
Keon,
get
jump
personal.
in, bro. Jump in, Keon.
We got
All
a
right,
corny
man.
UK ass nigga trying to get
Hey,
personal.
hey,
Get your
Bro,
man.
Yellow
funny
B,
ass up
bro,
out
you
of here.
shaking his ass on
Hold
Yellow
on.
Beezy,
Hey,
bro.
hold on,
Any
y'all.
dude
Hold
that
on.
squares
One
with
at a
Hold
Yellow
on.
time.
Beezy
Hold
ain't
on.
beating
Hold on.
Bud.
One at a time.
Hold
One at a
on.
time.
Hold
Get
on.
this
T
corny ass
Biz.
nigga
T
up out of
Biz.
here somewhere,
What's
man.
up?
T Biz. T
Go ahead,
Biz.
bro.
Now you know you my guy, right?
For sure.
But to have a dude like that on the panel, that just fucking everything up. Cause we trying to really get down to some real, you
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
just
saying,
said that was
business
fucked up. I
debate.
said, come
Get
on,
him
bro.
off the motherfucking panel because he's
Yeah, he
just
a
an ignorant
troll.
ass clown.
He a troll.
He's a
He's a
He told
troll
motherfucking
Get
ass
corny
clown.
nigga.
Hey,
ass nigga.
hey, we ain't gonna
And if
talk about the
anybody
car wreck, bro.
and if anybody think that shit is funny as some clown ass shit, that's
Yeah,
just like
Bro,
me
I'm not
coming
asking
in
him to
here.
get drunk, bro.
Cuz
Bro, I
Hold
didn't
man,
ask
get
on.
him
your
to
ass
get
up.
drunk behind the
Shut
wheel,
your
bro.
motherfucking ass up,
You
nigga.
getting
That's a
emotional.
real.
Put your tampon away, pussy.
Your
Man, get your
bitch
Put your
ass
kitty
fucking
up.
ass up
tampon
out of
away,
here.
bitch.
Yeah,
Look,
bro.
I'll
kitty ass,
slap
look,
the
kitty
bitch
ass
out.
Duke. Look, kitty
Don't
ass
ever
Hey,
UK
open your
get
mouth
ass
to
little
me,
dude. You
pussy.
want
get
little
get
shit.
this
You
clown
UK.
off the
corny ass
motherfucking
up out of here
panel,
somewhere.
dog.
Yeah, because he
For
out of
Hey,
I
real.
pocket,
just
man.
muted him. I
For
got
real.
him
Yeah,
on
cause
hey,
timeout, y'all. Come on, come on,
hey,
Nah,
take
man, get him
five,
hey,
off.
bro.
Keon,
Get
he
Keon,
him
a
off the
troll.
panel because
He
he's
a
a fucking
troll.
clown. Don't
Keon.
Nigga,
nobody
we ain't,
come in
nigga,
here
we ain't gonna
talking
talk
about
about
Terrence
Bud
Crawford
personal shit,
kids
nigga.
and
Yeah,
Hey,
corny ass nigga.
like
Get
Keon,
your
that's
corny
just
ass
Keon,
like
out
me
of here.
coming in here talking about Terrence Crawford kids and his
Keon,
girlfriend and his mom. Ain't nobody doing that shit, dog.
Go ahead,
Keon,
cook, bro. Go ahead,
Cut the
cook.
goofy shit up.
Keon.
What
Corny
up?
We
kid.
we gonna call a spade though. Listen, he is wrong by that because
Damn,
at the
big
end of the day,
slow.
we want Earl to be cool, even anybody when that gets in the car wreck. But Earl fans, not saying y'all that's in here, but Earl fans do get on this motherfucking panel and talk crazy about Terrence Crawford family and all this other shit
Yeah, they do.
One
All
thing,
right.
that's
and
assumed
if
of
y'all
Terrence
and if
Crawford
y'all leave them
outside of
niggas on the
this,
panel, if y'all leave them niggas on the panel, y'all a damn fool for leaving their ass up here. I kick their
bro.
ass right off.
We
Cause
never
Yeah,
said
I'm
bro,
I'm
this
gonna
guy
tell you
flips the
like
car
this.
every 9 months, bro. It's become a
Man, see
pattern.
why
That's
you
why,
got
bro.
this dude on the
I thought I
motherfucking
turned him
panel?
off. I thought I turned
Man,
that
get
nigga
his
off.
Take
corny
this
ass up
bitch
out of
ass
here.
nigga off the panel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna say this.
I'm trying to get him off.
I'm gonna say this.
God damn, bro.
I'm gonna say this. With y'all,
That
you know what I'm saying?
That nigga came back.
Drico, you think that shit funny? That shit ain't funny, dog.
No, man.
Like I
Listen,
said, it wasn't
King,
nah,
funny.
Draco be
Hold
on
on,
that fake
hold
shit,
on.
bro. I told you be on that fake
Hold
shit.
on.
You gotta
That
tell
shit
y'all.
King.
wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me say something, cause I ain't talk. That shit
Yeah.
wasn't funny when motherfuckers was posting Terrence Crawford's wife on Facebook, and I got on there and I aired him out for that shit. I said, don't come on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, person that talking about this man family and personal shit.
Hey, that's Charlie
King,
We
Love.
don't do that
Look,
shit,
I had to
dog.
tell. Look, that
King,
guy,
That's
and
that
guess
nigga
King.
what? Not
Charlie.
Trev, y'all. I had to stop a little fat bitch, right? She came. I swear to God, I asked her right, and I told her right, nigga, you not talking about no motherfucking Terrence Crawford business like that. She came. I talking about sending us all type of shit. How she, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he's so dumb. He don't know how to do this. We gonna do this. I'm finna get money off his name, and you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
talking
don't
about,
even
Trev,
need
y'all,
to
because
talk
they
about
had her
that.
little fat ass. Yeah, but
No,
Yeah,
no,
we don't
no.
we don't
niggas don't
even
bring that
need
type
to.
of
Listen,
shit up,
listen.
bro.
bro.
Oh, that was
No, no,
They
no,
don't
prophetic.
bring
no,
that type
no.
of
My
shit,
I
bro.
mean,
thing,
I
my
done heard you say some foul shit too now
You heard who say some
well,
foul shit?
Who
about
said that?
TC.
You heard who say some foul shit about
What,
TC?
air it out. Air it out. Shit.
I heard you say some foul shit on your show
What
about
what did I
TC.
say?
I,
Talk about it, that
well,
one
say it.
Was
boxing.
it
Say
You
it.
was
boxing
talk you
Talk
related?
about it, that one boxing.
If the
Yeah,
nigga said he ducked, I feel like he ducked. That shit boxing related,
that's
nigga.
Yeah, talk
boxing.
about that one
Yeah, that's
boxing.
Ain't
boxing.
nobody
nah.
said nothing
It was
about that
about
man family.
was
his
about
kids,
not.
his wife. That shit
No,
off limits.
I ain't not now. You ain't say shit like that, but you was disrespecting the man. You know what I'm saying? But at
How?
the end of
What
the
How?
day,
What
disrespecting telling the
disrespect?
shit that he
yeah.
did?
How?
But
no, I
but
ain't
What
talking
you
Key,
about
saying?
boxing.
How?
I'm talking about personally, nigga. His
Okay,
finances,
well,
like how,
hey,
like you call him dumb and shit like that. Like, come on,
You a
man.
Oh
motherfucking lie,
shit.
nigga.
That ain't no
You's a
lie, nigga.
motherfucking lie, nigga. Pull it up then.
okay, but Key,
Pull it
Key,
up.
Key, let me. Oh, I'm gonna say something, Key. I wasn't laughing at that. I'm laughing at how he got zapped up out of here when he just disappeared. That's why I was like, man, this dude is a trip
Oh, I'm
because he
like, how did
really
he come
is.
back? I thought I got
He
him out.
really
Now, do
is a
I
trip,
think
bro.
Terrence Crawford be contradicting and lying about shit? Hell yeah. Yeah, I said it, nigga.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I done
I ain't
said
talking,
that
nigga. I
plenty of
said
times.
money. I said money,
And
Prime.
I
Oh, he said money, not you,
oh
Key. He
I ain't
said
heard
money.
money say nothing
Once
personal about
again,
the
bro.
nigga neither.
Shit,
Go
Oh,
shit,
again,
no,
bro.
maybe I
Once
think he
hey,
again,
slowed him
bro.
down. I
bro.
know he
shit.
did.
Hey,
Go
EJ be
grab
contradicting
something.
himself too.
Go
Nah,
grab
he
something
don't,
right
bro.
called
So
TVO.
Man,
Nico,
That was what
Nico,
the
EJ just
motherfucker
said
said, bro.
EJ just said in Frank, and when they was asking him at the Frank Martin thing, they asked him was the fight gonna happen. He said, "Man, I gotta see, I gotta figure out what car I'm gonna get, but it's starting to be hard to make this weight." So then that nigga asked him, he
nigga,
said,
you
"How's
that's
listen,
not the order
listen,
he said this shit
listen,
in.
listen, listen." Then he asked him, he said, "How's the cut and weight process to 147?" Oh, it's the same as has it been years ago. So nigga, you
No,
basically
he
saying you
did.
still
Oh,
He
making
said it's
oh,
the weight,
still.
bro. I
Hold
can
on.
post the
See,
yeah.
clip, bro.
now you're
I can
lying
post
like
the
your
clip,
They
uncle.
bro.
don't want to
You're
hear
I
that
can
lying
shit,
like your
Trey.
post
uncle.
the clip, bro. I can post the
Hold
clip
on.
right after
You're
I get off
lying
here. I
like
can
your
post the
uncle
clip.
now. Nah,
All right, I'm
what
gonna
he
tag you.
said
hold
is
up now. If you
still the
post that,
hard.
that's the
It's
receipt they
still as
I'm gonna
asked
hard
for.
as
tag
it
you, bro.
always been. It's as hard
I'm gonna
as
tag you, bro.
the nigga said it's. I know what he said. I seen the video. He said it's still as hard as it's been. It's still as hard as it's always been. That's
I'm
what
gonna
he
tag you,
said.
bro. I'm gonna tag you, bro.
You
Yeah,
ain't gotta
do that.
tag me. I seen the video, nigga. What
Oh
you
Cause you used to be
man.
mean?
chatting. You used to be
Well, you
No,
chatting.
know
I
Earl
ain't
can't.
chatting.
You
I'll be
know
speaking the facts.
Earl
Now,
can't do
if
no wrong
nigga,
according
is
to.
y'all gonna let me
Hey,
talk or you gonna run your mouth the whole time? I ain't say shit when y'all was talking. God
Go ahead.
damn.
Come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let him go. Let's
You know
go.
this. You know this.
Goddamn,
Let's
You
Keon,
keep
know
you
it
this
came
clean.
crazy,
over here
Drinko.
crying, man. Dry your
Let's keep it
eyes.
Right.
clean.
Don't
God
cry.
damn.
Dry
All
your
right,
eye.
Drico. Hey, Drico.
Yeah.
See, I was letting them up off your ass last night. Next
What?
time
I
I
heard
ain't gonna
about
say
that.
your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Hold on. Hold
Next
on.
time I
Hold
ain't
on.
gonna say your ass, Drico.
Hey, Key, I was on your
Key.
show earlier and I heard that and I missed that part. So what's up
They
with that,
wanted
bro?
me, they wanted me to get on your helmet today. And I
You
said,
could
nah, we gonna
listen.
stall him out. We gonna
I
stall him out.
Yeah, he
We
did
because
say
ain't
that.
gonna do
I was
that.
on there earlier.
what
I was on there earlier.
what I say is facts, bro. Y'all say
Nigga,
is
you ain't never
opinion,
spoke a
and
fact.
then
You ain't never
y'all
spoke a
what?
believe.
fact in your motherfucking life.
Okay, so
Nigga,
listen.
don't get
So
hey, hey,
hold on,
hey,
hold on.
don't let
So
me get on
so
your ass
so
on here, Drico, cause
so
you
wait a
don't want
minute.
to do that.
So wait a minute. When I said that Lubin and Fondor and Harrison was bigger than Spence, and Money said he wasn't. That Spence was bigger than them. That wasn't a fact.
You said
You
they
sound
was.
like
You
an
said they
idiot,
was
nigga.
smaller, dude. I said Spencer's not the little. You said is he little? I said
What
Spencer's
you
not
mean
little,
bigger
bro.
as far as
Yeah,
size?
trying to say trying to say that Spencer's little. Spencer's not a little dude, bro. What are you
I
talking
Nigga,
don't
about?
He ain't
know.
no little
Compared
come
dude.
to who?
on, bro.
What are you saying,
I
Nigga,
don't
bro?
know
chill
about.
out.
Hold on. I don't know about that, but that don't have nothing to do with what we talking about right now. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
When I say Earl Spence contract was 1.5 million, that's a fact
Uh-oh.
right
Bro,
there.
how is that a
One
Like,
contract. One contract.
No, his
what is this nigga
contract with
talking about?
PBC was 1.5 million per fight. What
Hold
he
on.
nigga, you
Hey,
don't
you
know
don't.
what the
Hold
fuck
on.
he
Hold
got
on.
at
Hold on.
at
This
Hey,
PBC,
nigga
listen.
nigga.
Drinko just
Hey,
be
You just
talking,
running
bro.
your
hey,
fucking
Drinko,
mouth on here,
Drinko.
nigga.
This is how crazy you sound, bro. Because the contract is with fucking Showtime. Do
I
you
don't care if
realize
the show.
that?
Listen,
Not
I
with
don't care if the
PBC.
contract was with
Bro,
They
Illuminati.
make
He make
they
it
make the
don't.
1.5.
This a
contract.
fight
They
by
make the
fight
contract
situation.
Okay,
by the fight.
if
They make the
Drico want to
contract
come,
by the fight,
He make
hold on.
1.5 million per fight, regardless
So
of
bro.
who
hold
he
on, hold,
signed
hold
All
on,
right,
with.
all
hold
right,
on,
hold on. This how we
hold
gonna get
on,
about
hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on.
Where's your
If Drico want to get
where's
on
your
here
receipt?
lying and shit, let him lie about the
Hold
motherfucking
on.
contract.
Where's the receipt?
Okay,
That's what
Everybody lying
who
about
gives a
right.
Earl.
fuck?
Hold
Okay,
on.
so
Now,
where's the receipt?
So
Where's the
hold on.
receipt?
now,
Let's
now,
let's go get it.
Drico
So
over
hold on.
here
Hold on.
showing out and shit
Wait a
because he
minute.
think he
Wait
got
a
his
minute.
motherfucking
Wait.
friends and shit.
No.
hey,
No.
Hey, you know that
Keon,
nigga
Keon,
to get to
Keon,
showing out when he get in the club with his
Exactly,
niggas and
Keon,
King. Want
shit.
to get around his
Hold
mother.
on,
Keon.
Look,
hold on.
quiet as
I'm
a
just
church
trying to get
mouse.
to the bottom of it,
Hold
bro.
on,
So
hold on,
So
is
hold on.
he
what
Keon,
I'm
lying or
Keon.
saying,
this motherfucker?
Hold on. Prove me wrong. You saying I'm
I
I'm
wrong?
not
already did.
trying to.
Prove
I
it.
Hey,
already
I'm not
did.
trying to talk over
I
you
did.
niggas. Real talk.
Hey,
I don't really
hold
feel like
on,
Listen,
screaming
Keon.
and
if
talking
Hold
I'm
over
on,
wrong,
niggas,
Keon.
but
listen.
Hold on,
If I'm
Keon.
I
If I'm
already proved
wrong,
you wrong,
if
Drake.
I'm no, you didn't. You just said
I
you're
showed,
lying.
bro. I showed
Y'all
Y'all
you.
full of
niggas,
yellow
man.
No,
onions.
no,
I could
no.
You're
have,
Superman.
I could have
He made.
sworn T Bibbs told me to
Hold
talk,
on.
and y'all
Hey
niggas ain't
man,
shut
y'all
the
be easy,
motherfucker up the
man. I'm
whole
getting off
time.
this motherfucker.
I could have sworn
Hold on.
T Bibbs
All
told me
right.
to
So look.
talk.
So look.
No,
Look.
hold up, Travion, because
No,
I'm
this me.
trying to
This
talk
me.
to
This me.
Travion. Y'all niggas keep running
No,
y'all
this me.
mouth.
Oh, go
What is
ahead.
the
Let me speak.
subject that we
Okay.
on right now? Which
Go ahead,
subject
speak.
are we on right now? The 1.5, or are you asking Travion?
Nigga, I don't even know what the fuck this
That's
nigga Drico
Draco.
talking
That's
about.
Draco switching shit up left and right, man.
Like,
What I
let me
switch
say
up?
something. Let me ask
All right, Keon,
Travion
go,
something.
go, Keon, go, Keon, go.
Ah, damn, nigga, what's this supposed to be? Motherfucker, who can talk over who the loudest? God damn, nigga, how we gonna get anywhere?
Come on, let's go. Cook.
Now, my thing is, right, is Terrence Crawford, Travion, out of his own mouth, right? Because I heard you on here saying that, oh man, they said that they were gonna fight in 2023. Well, first of all, the fight was 2023 because your uncle kept pushing the fight back, asking for more and more, and they couldn't come to agreement. They couldn't come to agreement. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have enough time to promote the fight like they wanted to. They said that they wanted to go on the four-state tour, right? Promoting the fight in different cities and whatnot. So they trying to make the fight big. Yeah, it got pushed back to 2023, and he was the main reason it got pushed back. Now, you said that 2023 was the main reason, right? He wanted to fight in 2022. Well, he was asked the question, right? And you could pull it up because I ain't making shit up. He was asked a question, and I think it was on the Boxing Voice, right? And somebody called in or somebody sent the question in and they asked him, okay, say for instance, the PBC could have guaranteed you the same deal that you was getting, also guaranteed you that the fight was going to take place, maybe 2 weeks after your December the 10th fight. 2 or 3 weeks at the most after your December the 10th fight. You seen it, Travion. Your uncle said, I still wouldn't have took the fight. He said, would you have took the fight if it was only 2 weeks from that date and they would have guaranteed you that the fight was going to go down? Guaranteed you everything. Would you have took the fight? He said, no. He said, why would I hold up everything else I had going on? No, I wouldn't have took it. Wait, so you mean to tell me that 2 weeks would have made a big difference? You couldn't have waited 2 or 3 weeks to get in the ring? That's what
He
he
been
said.
waiting fucking 6 months.
Nigga, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to Travion, nigga. Shit. What you can't shut up for? God damn, nigga. You keep on. This nigga, God, nigga, you got ADHD or something? Ain't nobody talking to you.
All right,
Shit.
all right, all right.
Nigga, wait your
Yeah.
motherfucking turn and shit.
I'm dead,
All right,
bro.
That
nigga.
nigga
Hey, I got
kid
a
in
rebuttal for
class
that
and
shit
shit, they
though.
got all the answers. He can't shut the fuck up
Yeah,
while the
I got a
teacher
rebuttal
talking.
for that shit though.
We
Nigga,
on the
you ain't
couch with
got a
the
rebuttal
My
goons,
because I'm
dog.
bad.
talking to Travion.
We on the couch
My
with the
bad,
goons,
nigga.
dog. This is what we do.
God damn. Nigga, put your shit on mute and wait your turn. Now,
It's your flow.
Travion.
It's your flow. My bad.
Now, Travion. Answer the question. Your uncle said he wouldn't even wait 2 or 3 weeks longer.
Ooh,
Why?
wait.
Oh,
My thing
What's
is
the
if
difference?
they've been negotiating since what? Bud said May, something like that, May or something like that. If he tell these people, listen, my nigga, I've been out the ring for 13. By the time we fight, I'm gonna be out the ring for 13 months. I just only fought once last year. I'm fighting this year. Like, if ands or buts, with or without y'all. He told them that. He literally told them that. So it's 2 or 3 weeks after December. Is that 2022? If he said he fighting in 2022, like you gotta think, bro. He can't stop
What's
his.
the difference, dog?
I'm just saying, like he can't stop his money for some other motherfuckers. When you gotta think, my nigga, he already real skeptical about a lot of shit because the Pacquiao situations.
How is this stopping money when you gonna be making more money if you had wait
You don't
two,
know if
three
you're gonna be
weeks down
making
the
more
line?
money because the whole
No,
time.
they said if they could have guaranteed him the fight was going to happen, gave him a date and everything, and that date was only 2 or 3 weeks after his December the 10th date, right?
Right.
What the fuck is the difference? He said no. He still wouldn't have took the fight.
But that's not reasonable anyway because Floyd already said the fucking fight wasn't happening in Q.
Yeah, we're not talking about what Floyd is saying. They just asked him, right, a hypothetical question. If this had happened,
You do
they
hypotheticals
could
now?
guarantee you
Right. Like,
this.
fuck.
He said he answered it and he said no. He said
But
no.
do
He
we do
still wouldn't have
hypotheticals
took
now?
the fight. So he's telling you what he would have done. He said
Right.
no.
Right. He said he was fighting in 22.
Okay, so
That's what I'm
bam.
saying.
You
He
said
said
okay,
regardless of the situation, I'm fighting in 22.
In 22.
And then you gotta
nigga.
think
I'm talking to Travion. God damn.
and then you gotta think, bro, like me knowing my uncle, honest to God truth, he probably still he most likely would have still fought 2 weeks after, but I already know he was frustrated, so he was talking a lot out of anger. Just like when they asked him, "Oh, would you is the fight still gonna happen?" What'd he say? He like, "Oh, that shit passed me." But me in my head, I know it's not really past him. Me being all the way honest, like I know he really want to fight him. Just like I
Okay,
know
well,
Earl really want to fight him. Like it's really just Al, bro. Like they don't want the fight. They didn't want the fight in 22, bro. The whole time.
okay, let's say this, right? Let's say this, right? So now you saying that okay, your uncle, he wanted to fight in 2022. He didn't want to be out of the ring that long because that's a long time out of the ring. Okay, bam. So he wanted a tune up, right? He felt that shit, man. I need that fight. I need a tune up. Whatever. Cool, straight. He could have
No,
said that.
no,
No. Hold
no.
on. Let
He
me
didn't
let me
say he
finish.
needed a tune up. He
Let me
was
finish.
fighting. All right.
Let me finish, right? Whatever it was, right? Now, right? Because you're potting the blue blood, and then your uncle, he came over there. Now they trying to force Errol Spence to fight him in May or
Draco, you hear
June.
these narratives?
Come on, bro.
Hold on.
I
They
hear
trying
him.
to force it. They trying to force him now. Oh man, well, Errol Spence, he don't need to take no fight. He don't need to fight nobody. He can go straight into a Terrence Crawford fight. Terrence Crawford hop on Twitter talking about, oh man, well shit, I'm ready now, EJ. Your uncle didn't even say
In
his
the box.
name after his last fight. At the post conference, we had the mic in his hand. He ain't say E or a J. Didn't even know how to say
Oh,
Spence's name, right?
Keon, I ain't gonna
Didn't
let you
say
do that,
nothing.
bro. I was with
Hold
you.
on, hold on.
I was
Hold
with you
on.
till you did that, though, bro.
Hold on. He didn't say nothing about it. Soon as Errol Spence say that, I'm gonna be out the ring until maybe even June because I gotta heal up. Now, he don't need no fight in between. Blue blood coming out talking about he don't need no fight in between. He can go straight into a Terrence Crawford fight. So why is it okay for him to be out of the ring well over a year? But it ain't okay when it's Terrence Crawford. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want both of them to fight each other at their best. So I
Right.
wouldn't even have a problem if Terrence Crawford said, look, you know what? I want to fight in 2022. I'm going to take this little motherfucking tune up because that's what that shit was. I'm going to dust off this motherfucker. I've been sneezing. And then, yeah, me and Errol Spence, we gonna have this fight. That way, Errol Spence would have
Ain't that
been
what
like,
he
okay,
said though?
cool. I'm gonna get me a shut
Bro.
up, nigga, damn. That way, Errol Spence would have been like, Errol Spence could have been like, look, man, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'll go ahead and fight Keith Thurman or whoever I'm gonna fight, and then we'll make that fight happen. But see, now it's like y'all trying to rush this nigga into a fight. He don't need no fight in between. Shit, we ready now. All of a sudden, y'all ready now. You got blue blood
No,
talking
he said
about,
he
oh
gonna
man,
take two up.
Errol Spence doesn't need nothing. He can go
Those are
straight
his
in and
words.
fight Terrence Crawford, right?
Those are
But
his
see,
words.
me, I respect Terrence Crawford's skills. I don't want him going in there against Terrence Crawford, right? Off of motherfucking another layoff. He been injured again, layoff after layoff, right? And then coming off of injury, I don't know what the injury is, but coming off of injury, then going, this just me, right? Going in there straight and fighting Terrence Crawford. Because if Terrence Crawford is that guy that everybody's saying he is, to me, you got to show more. You got
Gotta
to
be 100%.
have a little bit more respect. You got to be at 100%. You got to be active. You got to
Yeah.
be active. And I feel the same way for Terrence Crawford. I want to see Terrence Crawford at his best, and I want to see Errol Spence at his best. But what I think that y'all gonna do, if Errol Spence say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out Keith Thurman, and then I'm gonna fight Terrence Crawford. I'm not saying that's what y'all gonna do, but I think y'all gonna be like, shit. But I mean, EJ know I want to have a fight in April or May. No,
Nope, I
no,
wouldn't do
EJ
that.
knew I want to fight in
I
April or
wouldn't
May.
do that.
It ain't
I wouldn't do
happening.
that. I wouldn't do that. I
No,
wouldn't.
no,
Me
I'm talking.
personally, I
bro,
would.
I'm talking. No, no, I'm talking about Bud. That's what I think y'all gonna do.
bro,
That's what I think
bro.
what your uncle gonna
Honestly,
do.
honestly, if you want to be honest, bro, honestly, we all know that they didn't want to fight in 22. We already know that. Spence had a date, December 17th. That was his date. He gave that shit up. Bud
Nah,
never
we
was
don't
taking
know that.
tune up. Yes, we do know that. He
We
gave
don't
that.
know that.
He gave that date
You're
up,
saying that. And the reason why the
bro.
fight was pushed out to
Steven Espinoza
2023 is
came out
because
and
the
said,
L was in fat
negotiations
bro,
is
camp.
you ain't gonna
dragging
let me
along.
talk. Are you gonna let me
The,
talk?
but I'm
Steven,
saying the
I'm
let
let you
me talk.
talk.
negotiations
Cook.
dragging along with your
Let him cook.
I
Let him
uncle
let
cook.
you
dog.
Yeah.
talk.
But
I
go
let you
ahead,
talk.
talk. Go
Steven
ahead. You let me talk. Go
Espinoza
ahead.
said, as negotiations have been dragged on, and Terrence Crawford is going to fight David Avanesi on December 10th. We're looking for Earl Spence to fight on December 17th. That's
Oh yeah,
exactly
I
what
did
he
see that.
said.
I did see that.
His
Yes.
exact words, bro. So
Yes.
now we ain't gonna believe Steven. But when he was coming out talking about, oh, Terrence Crawford did this, Terrence Crawford did that, y'all all posting the article
Steven,
like,
right.
oh, Showtime
That's
Look what
true.
Steven
executive Steven
said.
Espinosa said this and that, da da da. Look, so we ain't gonna do that. He was supposed to fight December 17th. That's when he was supposed to fight. Bud was never taking a tune-up. He been said after Spence fought Danny Garcia, he wanted to go straight into the fight. That's exactly what he said. We going straight into the fight. As shit kept prolonging because both parties, which is really Al Heyman, because Spence and Bud want the fucking fight. I keep telling y'all this. I don't know how many times everybody got to say it. It's Al Heyman. Al Heyman probably didn't have the budget for the end of this year. Honestly, he probably didn't have the budget. So now we going into 23. What the fuck is Spence gonna do? Skip another mandatory, bro? Like we want the fight right away, but how the fuck is this possible? Like
Wait, hold on. You
WBC
said
already
that.
ordered it.
Wait. You saying that Crawford was telling Spence to go straight into the fight after the Danny Garcia fight? That ain't true, dog.
One of
Because
the
during that
which
time,
fight was
hold
it,
on. During that time, Crawford was still saying that the fight was behind him at that time. What you
No, that's
mean?
the
bro?
truth. That's the truth,
Bro, he
Keon.
literally said after Earl fight Danny Garcia and he showed everybody he's back. I want to go straight into that fight.
Straight into
Yeah,
that shit.
That's
yeah.
exactly
Now
what he
see,
But
said,
he
bro.
wasn't
now,
trying to fight.
but
He wasn't trying to fight EJ at that point in time. He was still with
Why
Top
wasn't
Rank.
he,
no,
What
no,
He
you
no,
was
no,
trying to
no.
mean?
get Aram to get the
bro?
fucking fight.
Hold on, brother. I
That's
was
why he
privy.
left Top Rank.
This, yeah, absolutely. Now,
He
Travion,
was
this is
still with Top Rank
this.
at that point in time.
Now, Travion.
Errol Spence
Yeah,
fought Danny
The
Garcia in
narrative.
2020, dog. What are you
Okay.
talking
Listen,
about?
Keon. Listen, this is the phone call that I was telling Money and you about right here. That I didn't want to go into detail about it, but him and Earl talked, bro. And Earl said,
Man, I
I don't
know
want to
all that
fight you.
shit, Rico.
Okay, then. So this is what.
Like
So
I
what
know
he's
what you
saying.
saying that you heard or you saying you heard on the phone call. We went over that already. We talked
Right,
about that
right.
shit on
So
my channel.
right. So this is the same thing that he's alluding to now. He's not TC not trying to attack Earl because he rusty. He wants Earl to be
right,
100%.
right. So
Okay,
now,
so
but you
so
gotta think.
so if
What's
if
so
the
what's so
nigga
wrong
take
about that?
so if the nigga take a fight, right, and fight Keith Thurman and say, okay, after Keith Thurman, let's make it happen. What is your uncle gonna say then?
What you mean?
I'm saying, what is he gonna say?
They gonna fucking fight if
Fight,
everything right.
nigga.
Like, what are you talking about,
Because, like I said, I already told you what I'm talking about. I think the nigga's gonna be like, nope, you know, I wanted to fight you in April or May. Nope, I'm moving
bro?
on.
Bro, at this point in time,
Nah.
bro, 2023 is 2023, bro. 2022 is over. Bud Witten, handled his business, got his bag. I just don't. I just know that when he fuck Earl up, now everybody gonna say, "Oh, well, Earl been off a layoff. He got injured
No,
again."
I'm saying
Da-da-da.
Negative,
what
bro.
I'm
Negative.
asking you. No, what I'm asking you, right? So basically, what you telling me is that your uncle don't care when they fight in 2023, just as long as it's in
I
2023. Is
feel
that what
like
you're saying?
I feel like long as they come back to the terms and they both agree on a set date, everything will be cool. Just say if they say right now, all right, hey, yo, we gonna fight in November. all right, cool. We gonna fight in November, so Bud can be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go fight, Boots or Ortiz when they get done, or if Spence, you can go handle your business with Keith Thurman in April. I can fight April or May. We still can make this fight in November. Like I feel like that the communication got to be better, bro, because no man is gonna stop their money for anybody, bro.
But
Like
what
Well, the
Earl Spence said him though.
communication wasn't right on your part, though. I
how
mean,
wasn't it?
on
How
y'all
wasn't it right? How wasn't it
because
right,
you was doing that backroom shit with.
bro?
I know you ain't gonna admit it
Earl,
with BLK Prime, and you never
Earl,
told nothing to.
Earl
You never said
disappeared.
nothing to Showtime or Errol Spence, bro.
Earl
Come on, dog.
disappeared,
Keep
bro.
it 100.
Earl
Earl then
disappeared, bro.
disappeared Travion when he got Al Heyman as his fucking
Earl disappeared.
promoter, bro. That's his advisor, bro.
Shit, the
Hey,
whole
His
time.
money,
Manager.
manager.
His
Shit,
manager.
money.
the
Somebody
whole
better
time
fight
that
Boots.
they was negotiating, fucking Earl and Bud on the phone talking about the shit what's going on. When the 25 came to his attention and shit, he like, oh, let me
He
talk
said
to
they
my
was
people,
talking then.
and he like, all right,
Bro,
I'll know the people, motherfucker, you negotiating,
he
so that
gotta
means,
go through Al, period, on
Thank
what he
you.
doing,
bro,
bro.
I know he has to go through Al, bro. I'm not saying he don't have to go through Al.
With Travion.
What I'm saying is, if you and Bud is talking, he tell you, hey, bro, I got this $25 million offer. He like, who is it? He like, well, Al know who it is. He go to Al. Al like, oh, I'm not letting nobody else touch this
Touch
fight.
the fight.
As he should.
But you over here telling Bud,
Nigga, Rock Nation wasn't even
bro,
successful with
First
their
of all,
own boxing
bro,
venture. Why the fuck I'm gonna
bro.
think Rock
this is
Nation
this the
gonna do some
thing. This the
shit?
thing,
That money,
Travion. This the
right?
thing,
That
Travion.
money
This the
there.
thing.
I'll
Wait a minute.
let
This the
y'all
thing,
Bro,
talk. Y'all ain't
Rock,
gonna
Travion.
let me talk. That's crazy. Go
Rock
ahead.
Nation wasn't even
Go ahead. Let
successful
him go, Key. Let him
when
go,
they
Key.
doing business and
Key, let him
boxing their
go.
own.
Let him go, Key.
Let him
Let him
go.
Go
go.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah,
Let him
go
go.
ahead.
Shit. Basically, bro, like, honestly, I feel like if they gonna fight, bro, because Earl already saying he can't make the weight no more. Okay, he been there for a decade, all this other shit. I feel like they need to fight immediately. Like, if they don't fight by May, June, bro, everybody can kiss that shit goodbye in my eyes. I'm gonna be all the way G with you. But like,
I kind of agree.
cause listen, I'm gonna be all the way G with you. Earl gonna need a couple months to get ready anyway because his weight too high. He just a natural big guy. So like that's why he said he ain't fighting until April or May. Bud said he ain't gonna fight till April or May. So shit, at the end of the day, bro, that's perfect. All right, y'all both said y'all gonna fight April or May. My nigga, make the shit happen. Like we gonna
And you
see
But
where
gonna
you
we
be
gonna
just,
go and make the shit
but
happen.
Travion, you
and
just
you gonna
told me
be
that your uncle didn't want to be out of the ring for all that time. So it's okay
What are you
for
talking
Errol Spence
about?
to be
Bud
out.
just fought.
But
Bud about to go on vacation literally
yeah,
this week.
but I'm telling you that if they fight in May or June or whenever, right? Errol Spence gonna be out of the ring 13, 14 months. So it
Earl
wasn't
said no
okay.
Well,
tune-ups.
Earl the one that
Earl
said
said
no
no
tune-ups. That
tune-ups.
you come on, bro. Bud would have said they ought to destroy them.
Earl was out
Destroy
how
him.
long and came
Destroy
back
him.
and fought quote
But
unquote
took
Danny
a tune
Garcia.
up.
You gotta be careful with your words
Earl,
sometimes when
bro,
you being like the ego is a motherfucker, bro.
Well,
Literally said,
But took
nah,
a tune up.
but let
That's
me
bro,
say
what
this
we do
though.
know.
Now let me
BJ
say
bro,
let me
don't,
say
so
something.
why you need
Let me
one?
talk, bro. I ain't said nothing
Earl
in a minute. Let me
literally,
talk, bro. Let me
Earl
talk. I ain't said nothing
literally
in a minute.
said, Earl
Yeah, he
literally
don't want to
came out
tune
and
up.
said no tune-ups, and then he fought. Then the crazy part is he was on a whole layoff. Them there 24 months when he got in
Yep.
that car accident and came back and fought
Okay.
quote unquote a top
Then
Danny
he
Garcia,
go say
which
a
I don't
fact.
think is
So
a
this
top
what he
person.
said though, bro. So this what he was saying. He like, okay, meaning he'll come back and fight a Keith Thurman. He go fight somebody with some substance, right? Now, listen, I'm not mad. If he come back and go into that Turnsville Crawford fight, I believe he can do it myself, right? But I know what Keith time, I know what everybody's saying, but I know how everybody go portray that shit. Just like if we say, oh well, Earl don't want to be out the ring for a year, then people say, well, guess what? Bud was out the ring for a year, so y'all wanted Bud to fight the nigga off for a year plus layoff. They
Shit,
was
Bud did it
negotiating
a
and
couple
all that
times.
shit. So people go back and forth that shit, right? So if Earl want to get in the ring, because he wearing his options right now, if you want to get in the ring with Bud ass after this year layoff, stay in the gym, like you keep trying to say his weight up high, bro. Earl is on weight. So that shit is negative,
How
fam.
much you
That's
think
I
Earl
don't
negative.
weigh
know
right
about
now?
that.
That shit is negative, bro.
How much you
Nigga
think Earl
somebody
weigh
like
right now?
195. I can't pinpoint where he at right now. But when I'm telling you the nigga is in the gym working still,
I
he's
didn't
not at
say
no
he
he,
wasn't
no,
working.
no, not you, not you. I'm talking about the niggas
Oh,
that's talking about here at 195 and all that shit with a Photoshop ass picture and all that shit, right? You gotta
Oh yeah, that was
understand
some bullshit. That was some
the date
bullshit.
was gonna be February the 4th after they drug their feet, right? I say both of them drug their feet, but the thing about Terrence Crawford is he don't want to take no responsibilities at all for help dragging the fight past November 19th. November 19th was today, bro. No matter how people try to slice and dice it. Then they came back and Earl said, listen, We can take it into next year, right? Because they would have fought somebody else November 19th. But he said, since it's gonna be Terrence Bud Crawford, as long as it's Bud Crawford, I'll go to next year, bro. I'll take it to next year. It's gonna be February the 4th. What's the date? Terrence Crawford knew the date, bro. Even when they sent them the revised papers, right? The date was on there when he asked for the 3 things to be changed, bro. We can't sit up here and say that the date was not on there, that they showed him that the fight was gonna be in February, right? Even Dan Raphael came out and said that shit. I made a video on the shit, right? So when we're looking at the situation, he asked for 3 things to be changed on that bitch. Never once did he say nothing about the date, fam. But when they changed the 3 things and
Well,
sent it back to him, then he started mentioning, oh, well, I want to fight this year. They got the date next year.
Bro, he
Come
already
on,
said it.
bro.
They didn't say nothing but a proposal, bro. It was never a contract sent. He
Bro,
just agreed to the terms that they was talking about.
bro, when they
It was
sent
never a
him
contract sent.
the revised thing, right? So when they sent
It's
it
a
to him and
proposal.
he asked for the 3 things to be changed, right? Well, they said it was a contract, right? They said it was a contract. And Bud asked for 3 things to be changed on the bitch, and not once did he say nothing about the date. But even all in
I
all,
don't know. I don't
even
know.
all in all,
Man,
right?
hey,
Right
bro.
now, where we at? Right now, where we at? Right now, bro. If Earl wasn't going to that fight, niggas got to give him his just doing his credit. Period. Because
I
y'all see,
If he
Terrence
do
Crawford
what,
didn't want to
money?
go
You
into
said
that
if he
fight
do
off a
what,
year
money?
layoff. If he go into
Money,
that
you said
fight,
if he do what, money?
if he go into the Terrence Bud Crawford fight, if he go
Why?
straight
Oh
to the
yeah, I
Terrence
mean,
Bud
I'm gonna do
Crawford
that
fight,
anyway.
because he
I'm
Why?
gonna
doing
do that
something,
anyway.
because he doing something that your uncle didn't want to do. That's why.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
He
hold
doing
on.
something your uncle didn't want to do, right?
Bro,
Your uncle, hold on,
bro.
let me
How
finish
many
talking.
times have
Your
Bud been
uncle,
out of the ring for
let me
years,
finish
bro? Like
talking,
a
bro.
year.
Let me finish talking because if Bud wanted to fight, he would have signed a contract. Your uncle needed
What
that fucking tune
contract?
What
up.
contract?
What
Bro,
contract? That's why I keep trying to
the
tell you.
fucking
What contract?
contract they sent him, bro. Cut
They
it
didn't
out,
send no contract. I keep
bro.
telling you that they sent a
So, all right, all right,
proposal,
all right. So if they
a
sent the
Spence
proposal.
Crawford
Now check
proposal.
it out. Now, if they sent the Spence Crawford proposal and he asked for 3 things to be changed, right? Right? And they sent it back to his ass. He said
And
but
his
agree to
money,
lawyers
we
everything,
didn't
passed
agree
that
with it.
though, money.
right?
And his lawyers didn't agree
Hold on,
with it.
bro.
Why the fuck would you sign?
How the fuck did his lawyers not
Mm.
agree with it when he said his lawyers said we going ahead with the fight?
Bruh,
Huh?
who
Wait
said
a
that?
minute. Wait a minute. Blue Blood said,
Who said
right?
that?
Your fucking uncle and the lawyer said we're going ahead with the fight. Blue Blood said, fuck what his nephew talking about. And these are facts.
What?
Blue Blood said, fuck what his nephew talking about. His lawyer said, we're not gonna do the deal with BLK Prime. We're going ahead with the fight with PBC.
But y'all just said Blue
Right?
Blood be lying.
What?
See, y'all be
Right.
picking
What
and
are you
Man,
choosing.
talking about?
Yo,
man, here
Drink,
y'all
Man,
tell
go.
him
What are
Here
drink.
you
y'all go.
talking
Here
about?
y'all go. Here y'all
Remind them
go.
drink.
Here
Like,
y'all
what are
go.
you
man,
Here
talking
y'all go.
about?
come on, man.
At the end
Remind
of the
them.
day,
Y'all said the same thing
you
about Blue
just said
Blood that
you
y'all
just
Wow.
said
say about Bob Arum, bro.
you just said
wow.
a prayer and said the
Wow.
lawyer said
Come
you just
on.
said a prayer. Wait a minute, you just said a prayer and said the lawyer said don't go along with the shit, right? They don't agree, right? Right?
I'm saying that's the same shit that was holding up the
Wait a
fight.
minute. You
The
just said
legal
what?
part.
The legal part. So when they changed the 3 things on the legal part, right? Then
What
he
if they
got
change?
Earl
What
Spence,
if they change since
right?
they changed it? What if they change?
Bro, Earl Spence broke it down on Twitter.
What if they change? Then tell us what they change.
What he wanted the money to be, right? He wanted the right to sign off on the shit, right? They can't make no decisions without TBC being present, right? He wanted all the money to go into one motherfucking
So when
escrow
Earl
account. Wait a
say
minute.
it, that's
Let
the
me
truth.
finish talking,
Right.
bro.
So what Earl
First of
saying is
all,
the truth.
Terrence Crawford didn't deny the shit when they was going back and forth, motherfucker. So yes, it's the fucking truth.
How did he?
Nigga,
They literally had an
bro,
argument. Didn't
bro.
Bud say next time we
And
negotiate, let's
wait a
negotiate in
minute. Well, let
public?
me tell you what Bud said, since you motherfuckers want to play like y'all got amnesia. When Earl Spence broke down those 3 things, right? And Terrence Crawford said, yeah, but how long did it take for y'all to give it to me? So that's not saying that it's a fact, right? So at the end of the day, when you're looking at the situation, he
So
got what he asked for.
You
Earl Spence, wait a minute.
listen,
And
listen.
Earl Spence said it was in the same
Yeah,
2
after he got
motherfucking
everything
contracts that
ball
we.
one.
No, he said it was in the same month, the same shit that we
so
sent you at first. You
All
just
right.
didn't understand what the fuck it was. That's why you
so
wanted more
so when
All
motherfucking.
it
right, so
comes,
listen, hold
so
on, Drake. Hold on,
Come on,
go
Drake.
ahead,
Hold
man.
on, Drake.
go
Hold
ahead.
on, Drake. So listen. So if he say y'all find now y'all want to give it to me, motherfucker, he already done went to David
Negative,
Avenesia.
There,
negative,
there
negative,
Nigga,
you
you gotta
go.
negative,
make a
negative,
fight at a
negative,
certain amount of
negative,
time.
negative,
The whole
negative. Because
point.
He had,
Earl Spence,
bro.
wait
You
a minute.
cannot. So
Earl
you,
Spence
so
said, how long did it take y'all to get back to my team? What the
what
fuck you
team?
saying? Oh my God. Now you niggas
Bud was
just
the only
playing
one
dumb,
in the
bro.
fucking negotiation
Now
table.
y'all niggas playing dumb,
Exactly.
bro.
Earl was
He
on
was
Now
the
you
vacation.
only
niggas
one in the
playing dumb.
negotiation
Earl
table.
was at
Nigga,
Now
Disney
nigga.
World.
Earl. So now
When we
Earl
looking
saying,
at the
listen,
Twitter, bro.
listen.
When we
So
look,
now
wait a minute,
Earl
hold
saying,
on, bro.
so
No, hold
now
on, because
Earl
you trying
saying,
to say what team? when he broke down the shit that Terrence Crawford said he wanted in the contract, right? Right? He gave him what he was looking for. The nigga said, okay, so how long did it take y'all to give it to me? Earl Spence said, how long did it take y'all to get back to my fucking team? And then that nigga start talking about bosses and shit. So let's not try to play semantics, nigga. The shit is right there on Twitter.
He talk about how long did it take you to get back to the team. Bud and them niggas was fucking talking damn near every week, bro. What are you talking about? Earl's the only one that disappeared.
Man, you say to my Earl's the one that disappeared when he got Al Heyman right there doing business for him.
Then how the fuck didn't he
What
get
are you
back to
talking
his
about?
team? How didn't he get back to his team? If Bud the only one that know what's going on.
Why Bud didn't get back to his team? Why did they take so long to get back to him?
What do you mean? Because the
money. I don't know where you going with this.
Man, Draco, I ain't even talking to you, Draco. I'm talking to the nephew, bro. I'm talking to the nephew.
I don't care who you talking to, money.
Right, I'm talking. I know you don't.
He didn't answer enough questions. Cut the interview. He didn't.
Steve ain't got a chance to cook yet,
nigga. You ain't no motherfucking lawyer. Sit your funny ass down.
You got something, bro? Steve, you got something?
You niggas go beat around the bush, nigga. That nigga helped stall the motherfucking fight out. He didn't want the fight. The nigga went making deals with BLK and all that shit. Then you don't want to tell PBC about
is that
the
against the rules?
Come on, man, be quiet, bro. I'm talking, bro. I'm talking. That nigga,
money, you been talking.
That nigga, man, Draco, let me finish what I'm saying, bro. Right? Because you want to bring a nigga over here. You want to think you get some get back or whatever, some corny ass shit you on. I don't want to hear that shit.
No, I'm just saying you've been talking for 10 minutes.
At the end of the day, bro.
Long-winded pastor ass nigga.
I was crying for an hour because you want to come here talking with your corny ass, right? Your lying
long-winded ass pastor.
About. So now when we sit up here,
nobody want to hear that praising Earl shit, nigga.
Yeah,
you got Money Brown TV for that.
Look at it.
Go to Money Brown TV for that. We breaking down the real facts.
You trying to show off now.
Because y'all be showing off over there. So yeah, I'm gonna show out over here.
My thing is
Trader Joe ass nigga. At the end of the day,
hey, what's going on with that Keith Thurman fight though?
Why
they ain't talking about that shit? Why
he gonna skip another?
We don't know what's going on with Keith Thurman. We don't know what Earl's
another mandatory.
We don't know what Earl's next move is, bro. Listen, we don't know what Earl's next move is.
Listen,
you say he's gonna skip another mandatory, nigga. He been fighting champions after champions. Your uncle been fighting
what kind of champions?
Nobody,
Y'all
nigga.
talk about the champion blood fought now. So what kind of champions?
The champion. Let me ask you something. Has Earl Spence been fighting better competition than Terrence Crawford? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Look at you niggas want to get quiet.
I just said yes.
What you mean? What type of champions, nigga?
Who fought more champions?
Ain't no golden age of boxing either, nigga. Stop trying.
Who fought more champions though? Since we on champions, who fought more champions?
Don't come this motherfucker talking about
money. Answer the question.
Money.
Finish that what I'm saying, bro.
Who fought more champions? You ain't finishing nothing.
What I'm saying,
who fought more champions?
So at the end of the day, don't come this motherfucker talking about
who fought more champions? Money.
Because if he go fight Keith Thurman, right, that's better than what the fuck Bud just did. And
money.
He gonna make more money.
He ain't gonna get 10 million for it.
Money.
He ain't gonna get 10 million for it.
I bet you get more than your uncle.
He ain't gonna get 10 million for it.
Bro,
Earl ain't never made $10 million in his life.
Man, you a damn lie.
Earl ain't never made $10 million in his life.
Earl ain't make $10 million, nigga.
Earl ain't never made $10 million.
Uncle ain't make $10 million, nigga.
Money. Money.
Ain't make $10 million,
Money.
Yeah,
money.
I know what he made. He got paid.
Money ain't make $10 million, nigga.
Money. You taking it personal, money.
Don't you hold the checks,
Trivion? Stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to no funny ass.
You know, money don't know no better. Money
don't want to talk to no corny ass nigga like Draco, bro.
He hold the checks.
He just chat.
I don't want to talk to no corny ass nigga like Draco.
Money. You too emotional on here, bro.
I don't want to talk to no corny ass.
We all just having a discussion, man. We just all having a discussion. That's all.
Comfortable, money. You uncomfortable.
Now,
he's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Cut it out.
He's supposed to be uncomfortable over here. These some real niggas over here.
I don't know what y'all think y'all doing right now. But I don't know what y'all think y'all doing right now.
I know the money.
But you niggas playing semantics with each other right now. That's it, nigga.
Hey,
you niggas playing semantics with each other.
Money.
On a podcast, and money was lighting me up while I was in the comments and shit. Now
you was afraid to get your ass on the panel, nigga.
Come
you
on, man.
Set your scary ass in the chat.
You gotta get comfortable.
Money.
Nigga, I'm on the panel. You was in the chat, nigga.
It's money, but y'all money. Y'all gotta agree. Money. But one thing
It's
that
a
we can agree on
difference.
is the fight has never happened. And Keon, we agree that the fight never happened. And we have to say this. If y'all saying that Earl Spence is spearheading this deal, right? If Earl Spence is the head of all of this, he's setting the contract, he's dictating the negotiation because he's the A side. So y'all can't give him all that credit and all that props being the A side when everything is going smooth. And then soon as everything goes south, y'all want to blame TC.
Hey,
We
hold on,
can't do
Draco.
that.
Draco,
Yeah.
tell me this. Tell
First
me
of
this,
all,
Draco.
Yeah.
Draco, wait a minute. First of all, if Terrence Crawford agreed to everything, then what is that saying? Now you niggas will sit up here and run around and ring around the rosy all motherfucking day. But the nigga say he agreed to everything without signing shit. Then the
Agreed.
nigga,
They
then the
That
nigga,
sound like
then
that
the
Yeah,
sound
nigga,
but we
like
then the
never
nigga
people
heard
sit up
back
here
from
and
dragging
Al
lie.
Heyman and
their
them.
ass.
Then
they
the nigga sit
sent
up here and
a
lie. Hold on.
proposal.
Then the nigga sit up here and lie talking about, oh, I'm the one taking all the risks. I ain't getting no guarantee when Errol Spence ain't getting the guarantee neither. Cut it out, man.
Well, money,
Cut it out.
That's
money,
bullshit.
money.
Cut it out.
Why? If it's a fight of this magnitude, why wouldn't they guarantee it? Money.
First
Right.
of
Floyd
all,
had a
If they
guarantee.
first of
He had a
all,
believe,
guarantee.
if
they
Floyd
if they
agree
Pacquiao
to
had a
really,
no
guaranteed 100
guarantee.
million.
if they really
We can't sit
believe
up here
that
and
Earl,
say
hold on,
we can't
brother.
sit up here
If
and
they
say
really,
why nothing, bro. They
money,
agreed to it.
money. Hold on, baby.
They agreed to it,
Money,
bro.
money, money,
That's
money.
all that
Hold on.
matters.
Money. If Earl Spence really had this star power, he doing 350 pay-per-views. He's getting all this money on the back end. Why come he couldn't have a guarantee, bro? Why come they couldn't say, well, Earl, you know what? Off the strength of you, we're gonna give you a guarantee. TC, we're gonna give you this right here. We're gonna do this, that, and the third. Why come if Earl is such a money generating dude that they didn't even offer a guarantee, which is the first time that Al Heyman in history that Al Heyman has done this. He's not offered his fighter a guarantee. Why not?
Did they agree? Yes or no?
Bro, answer the question. Draco just asked you a question. You
It ain't no why
I'm
not.
not
The
going to even
thing
answer
is
his
this:
question.
if they agree, it ain't shit else. You niggas talking
That's
about
not what
why
I
they didn't
asked
get
you.
this,
That's not what
bro.
I asked you.
They agreed to what the fuck
That's not
they
what I
got.
asked you. That's
That's
not
it.
what I
That's
asked you,
all,
so
money.
bro.
where was the contract?
Listen, nigga, if I agree to fight a nigga, then I agree to fight him,
Where
Okay.
was the
right?
contract?
Your uncle didn't sign the motherfucker. What are you
What
talking
Okay,
about?
contract?
What are you
now,
talking about?
What
money,
contract? I just
What
told
are
you
you
it's
talking
a
about?
proposal.
Your uncle didn't sign the motherfucker, nigga. So that's
It,
what we
it
talking
wasn't
about.
a contract. Where
He
is
ran
the
he ran
contract?
his ass out the back door, nigga. He didn't want to do business.
but
You
see,
want to sit up here
listen,
and talk about
How
where
money.
was
would he
the
Let me
be want
tell
to
you.
do
contract?
business? He was doing
But
business all along.
right, money,
Man,
money, money,
why
money.
didn't your uncle tell PBC about BLK Prime?
What you mean? Why would you
I
tell
know what I
somebody?
mean.
Why would you?
Why didn't
Why
your
would you
uncle tell
tell? Why would
PBC
you tell
about
a
BLK
person?
Prime?
Why would you tell a person your plan B if something don't fall through?
So why would you tell BLK Prime your plan A then?
Like what?
Why would you
Because
tell
he said,
why would you tell plan B about plan A then?
what you mean?
I know what I mean, nigga. He
Everybody knew
told
about
BLK
Plan A.
Prime. Hold on,
My
wait a minute.
thing is,
He
my thing
talking to
is,
BLK Prime about PBC business, but you don't want to tell PBC
this
about
was the
BLK
wording.
Prime
This,
business.
this
But the
was
nigga
the
asking
wording.
for transparency.
This was the
Man,
wording.
stop it.
This was the wording. I'm over here negotiating with Al and Spence. If this don't fall through, then I will get back to y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's what it
Yes,
was.
sir.
So why didn't he tell
That's what it was.
PBC? Why didn't he tell PBC? Listen, I got a
That's it,
plan B
Again,
money.
over here.
That's
why
it.
would you
He said what
tell
he
Didn't he
said.
tell?
A your
Why didn't he
plan
tell?
B?
Why didn't he tell PBC? Well, I got a plan B over
Why
here.
would he?
So if
Again,
y'all,
Why would
why
he
would
have
you
to
all
tell?
if they being
because
upfront?
just a situation right here. Now, if you go tell them about plan B, and if they want to fight, then okay, well, guess what? Y'all got a top plan B because right now they giving me upfront money, and this what I'm thinking about doing. If y'all can't come with that, then I'm gone.
As a
Right?
man, you never show your hand,
Y'all
right?
don't get them, man, get out of here. Now,
As a man, you never show
as
your
a
hand,
man,
right?
wait a minute. Drico said on my panel and agreed with us that Terrence Crawford did some fuck shit by not telling PBC about BLK Prime.
Never said that.
But now he want to see this punk ass over here and not talk
Never
about it.
said
You
that.
did
What I
say
Get your
that,
told
corny ass
Drico.
no,
up out
Quit
of
no,
here,
I
bro.
lying,
did. No,
Drico.
I
You
Get your
didn't.
did say
corny
Y'all
that
ass
shit,
up
lying.
out of
nigga.
here,
No,
bro.
y'all did. Y'all lying.
Get your
What I
corny
said
ass up
was,
out of here,
what I
bro.
said was,
You a
Terrence
corny ass
Crawford
nigga,
don't
bro.
owe PBC
You a
nothing.
corny, you a
That's what I
corny ass
told
nigga.
y'all.
You a corny ass nigga.
You
Oh,
a corny nigga. I never said
I'm
that.
not agreeing with that. I don't agree with
I
what
never
TC
said
did,
that.
bro.
What I
I don't
said
agree.
was this.
I don't agree with
Listen,
what TC did. Get your
this
corny
is
ass
on
up
my
out of here.
mother right here. I
Nigga, you
said
burning your
Terrence
motherfucking
Crawford.
mama
I
up,
said
nigga.
Terrence
You
Crawford
burning
don't
your
owe
motherfucking mama up,
PBC
nigga.
no type of
Nigga, you burning
loyalty.
your motherfucking mama up, nigga. Get out
He
of here with
don't
that
own.
corny ass
I
shit.
said PBC. I said Terrence Crawford don't owe PBC no loyalty. He didn't have to say that. I did it on here. I said PBC. He could change his mind. I just said it on here. Money.
Man, you set your ass on my panel and said that's not
You
manly,
a
nigga.
goddamn lie,
The
money.
fuck up out of here with that
Listen,
lying ass
hey,
shit.
money. Tell me this.
Prove it. Prove
Hey,
it.
hold on, Drake. So, money. Tell me this. You said Earl said Bud Bud didn't get back to his team or whatever, right? So if Bud didn't get back to his team, how the fuck Earl don't know that if Al doing all the negotiating?
You say what now?
How do Earl know if Bud didn't get back to his team if Al the one negotiating and he's not in the room? Remember?
Because he go talk to Al. What are you talking about?
I'm
You
saying
sound dumb on that shit, bro.
No.
What you mean? No.
You said he let Al handle all this. So how would he know for sure if Bud didn't get back to him?
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
Al been handling all this, bro. Because if Bud didn't get back to
Bro.
Al,
All
Al
right, so
didn't tell him
listen,
shit.
that's my
That's why. What are you talking about,
proven
bro?
point. Al didn't want the
You ain't
fight this
proving no
year,
point.
so he could have went to Earl.
Even
Negative.
Even
So
Earl
negative.
said, Earl said Bud went to talk to Al about something. I don't know.
There you go.
Like, come on,
bro.
bro.
There you go.
They had
Earl didn't have a part of the
listen. They had
negotiation.
a date
He went
set. They
there.
had the date. They had the date set for November 19th. That was the date, right? They
Okay,
negotiate.
y'all. Okay, y'all.
They
Okay,
going
y'all.
back and forth. They going back and forth with the negotiation, right?
Okay, y'all.
Both them. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Both when you negotiate, it's gonna be give and take on both sides, right? I say this every time I speak on this. I say this shit.
So you got to hold it to both sides.
It's give and take on. I always said I held it to both sides. I never just claimed Terrence Crawford.
You might be the
for
only
the fight
one.
getting dragged out, right? So what
Man,
I
he
said
lying. You ain't heard him
he
say
lying
nothing bad about
He
Earl
lying
since he
like a
been on here.
motherfucker. He
Bro,
lying
you
like
nigga, you nigga just
Hey,
run
look,
your
y'all,
mouth, bro.
man. I appreciate
just
y'all
running
for
your
cooking
mouth.
with me today, man. But I gotta cut this thing a little bit short, man. Sorry, man. We can
Damn,
definitely
you
get
let
back
money
on
off the hot
time.
seat and everything. He was uncomfortable.
I
Ain't
know,
no hot
man. I
seat
gotta
over this
slide, bro. I
motherfucker.
got some money on the floor.
Ain't no
I gotta
hot
go
seat over
pick
this
up, bro.
motherfucker, bro.
I'm going over Money House and fucking him up over here.
Tell
Over there
Money to
too.
get on. I can
Man.
Hey,
get
money,
on
get
while
on live,
I'm
man.
driving,
Go
bro.
Oh,
live, money.
we for
Yeah, go
sure
live,
going
Money.
live.
I'll jump
We
on.
for
I gotta
sure
drive,
going
bro.
live. That's for sure we going live.
All right, for sure. All right,
Send me
y'all.
the
Hey,
link,
look.
man.
I
See,
appreciate
Send
see,
everybody.
me the link.
Travion scared to come over
Send me
my
the
shit.
link.
Hey, Money,
Travion, you
send me the
scared to
link.
come on my
I'm gonna
shit.
drop it. I'm
Man,
gonna
send
drop
me
it.
the link, man.
I'm
Send me the
gonna
link,
drop it,
bro.
bro. I
You
can't
know
say
when
it to
I go
everybody. I'm gonna drop it.
on,
No, just hit
go to
me.
money shit.
Just
Hey,
hit me
Money, and I'm
up.
glad you finally came on, bro. I
Listen,
told you you weren't gonna be that hard.
Hey,
listen.
I let everybody
Travion,
talk.
but
Draco
listen,
go to my
brother.
shit and I let Draco
But
have the
but
flow. I
yeah, he
don't
hey,
do.
overcome none of that shit.
He do. He do.
Keon,
He
I let
do.
you talk, bro.
Keon, you know I
No,
see
no.
you. You know I see you in Texas, and I fuck with you, bro. I come on there.
Yeah.
You know I support
It
the
ain't,
Yeah.
it
channel, bro.
ain't like I said, this is all boxing talk to
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
shit ain't nothing. No, I
Whenever,
fuck with Draco, all that shit.
All
You
all
whenever you
heavy.
get on, just inbox me on Facebook and send me the link, and I got you
yeah, cause we gotta get some shit straight.
For
for
sure,
sure.
for sure. Hey,
Real
look, I
talk.
appreciate all y'all, man, and I'm about to jump on your shit, Money. Thanks
All
for
right, y'all.
everybody.
T
Thanks for
Bill,
everybody tuning in.
salute to the panel. All right.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
For sure.